Good evening, everybody. We're live from Talladega. We got FASCAR tonight. It's 9 o'clock. You know what that means. It's about to get crazy in here. I got Dennis, Corn, and JD in the booth with me tonight. Corn and Dennis are in the choose car for tonight, which is a lovely purple Buick. I'm sure JD loves that. JD's your race control for tonight. We got 40 laps, 2 fast repairs, unlimited tires. The track is hotter than Satan's you-know-what. We'll get the race info on screen for you. It's 90 degrees out there today. 146-degree track temp. Yeah, Ron, I see that. These guys are going to hate me by the end of it, I'll be honest. It's going to make for a long one, I think. So we'll see how this goes. Yes, Dig, I think JD's fingers are going to hurt by the end of this. So, we got guys out on track qualifying right now. So we'll get some info up on screen for you just so you've got that information. But I think it's going to be an interesting one tonight. So, we'll see how it goes. JD, you think the weather's really going to play effect here?
Yeah. I have one complaint, though. I know here in the booth, you only have 3 comfortable chairs, so I do appreciate you leaving the lawn chair for me to sit in here.
Sorry.
And I did not eat any bean burritos upon the request.
The
last it is a small room.
ate Taco Bell and farted, and somehow it caught on fire. I'm not really sure. So we had to replace it. So you get the for puns and everything, shit end of the stick on this one. But
I was told to have you check your phone, AJ.
I'm to check my phone. What am I checking my phone for?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yep.
I'll be going through my rule spiel here in just a sec.
What's going to get hotter, the track temp or the tempers under the helmet?
Yes.
Yes.
Both.
That's a good question.
We do have a surprise guest on track tonight.
Yeah.
The surprise guest is someone who we never see at a super speedway in 87.
Yeah.
We have Kale Spicer in the house tonight.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. There's already a question about a double header. I don't know. We'll see.
Make through the first one first.
If we get
we got to get through this.
If we get through this one quickly, cleanly, all that stuff. We'll
I don't know.
We'll see about a double header, and I'll bring the track temp down maybe for that one. But
I was just gonna say you can use that as a bit of a way to entice them.
Yep.
Now I just want to say, I'm watching the track temp and everything. Obviously it's 146, and we've got 89 degrees is the ambient temperature. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, like I said, hotter than the backside of, well, we won't cover it here.
But it doesn't make sense because I can understand if it was 100 to 100 degrees.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened because we went partly cloudy, so I'm kind of concerned. Oh well. How many cars have we got in here tonight, Corn? You got a number?
40.
How many?
So
48.
Jesus.
46 if you take away
Right.
me and Dennis.
We got a couple of Dominators in here. We got Tom and Jake. I see Talon Smith, Greg Wellen. We'll go through the whole deal here in just a second of our grid info once that becomes available. JD's covering the usual spiel, so everybody's aware as to how things will run tonight. For those that are new to the broadcast and don't know how it runs, the only time we throw a caution is if the front of the pack wrecks, usually top 10. If you're in the back, you get wrecked. Sorry about your luck. Eventually there will be a caution, and with this track temp, it'll be interesting if we go 10 laps without a caution. The other thing is lap cars will get their laps back on the high side while under caution, so that will make things a little bit easier for people to get things back going. Actually, we need the grid. We don't need that. We're going to hide this guy for a minute. So, Talon Smith going to be your pole sitter. Joe Sullivan second. Greg Wellen third. Joe Madigan is in fourth. We got Damian Conrad fifth. Nick Warfield, Tyler Nichols, Cale Spicer, Crash Neon, Mike McKaylee in your top 10. Then we've got Jeremy Weber, Brian Miller, Chris Kovalenko, Dawson Crams, Steve Chester, Brandon Nunez, William Stump, Justin Bell, James Sterling, Colby Howard are your top 20. Danny White, Kyle Canterbury, Gary Freeman, Michael Morin, Rick Evans, Mike Presley, Bobby Wojcik, Phil Connor, Jake Gom, Robin Stevens, your top 30. We got Tom Gom, and then it's going to kind of get funky here because Korn and Dennis are in here, but we got some that didn't qualify. We got Derek Sivers, Jake Burton, Sam Green, Diesel Weasel, Joe Gooch, Mark Spittlemeister, Ron St. Louis, Kurt Smith, Adam Hallsworth, Will Witt, Larry Eddy, Christopher Bammer, and Easton Zent are the rest of your field tonight.
I have a late joiner. I don't know if they're going to make it in time, but Stephen Hebert.
I guess we'll see. I mean, if you think about it, they should be able to get their laps back easy enough.
Yeah.
So, Damien said he should have put Orkin on his car for tonight. That'd be funny.
No. He said he is renting an Orkin car.
Let me fix it really quick, Damien. I'm going to reload my trading paints because sometimes it gets stupid. So we'll go ahead and fix that really quick. Why is Talon backing up?
Why is Talon backing up?
We've got all sorts of pandemonium so far. So since we finally have a panel in here, we can, run. I got the rest of the loose lug nuts for the night. I say loose lug nuts because half of us are stupid enough to even put this together. But who's your picks for tonight? Who you got?
Oh my goodness! Anyone in that top 8 can do it, man.
What about? Okay, if you're not picking top 8, who you got outside the top 8 that could win this thing? Who's going to be your upset?
Crash.
Botherball.
You know what? I would say Crash, Kova, or Fatherball.
Okay. Dennis, who you got?
If Fatherball avoids the wreck, he has a real chance. But he gets caught up in more stuff than even I do here.
Fair. I'm gonna go with one out of the blue here. I'm gonna pick from way back. I think Tom Gom's gonna come from 33rd to put in a challenge.
I can see it. Absolutely.
It's pure chaos to try to pull off. But I think he's got a shot. What do you got, Dennis?
I'll go the other side. I'll go Jake, his brother. I think if Tom can hook up with his brother and help his brother to a win, he might.
How are you going to pick that? Because they wrecked each other at Monza last week.
I can pick it because it's going to come down. If those two are the ones out front, it's going to come down to who wrecks who. It's just that simple.
Thank you,
It's
JD.
50-50 choice.
I have my
all right, pace cars off. Talon Smith going to bring him to the line. Joe Sullivan on that outside line. Oh, how many laps do we get? Any takers? I'm saying 5.
Oh, you're saying high.
I'm going like 2.
2?
I would be shocked if we get 1 lap in.
All right, we're off. I don't see
I bet
anybody.
we go green the whole way.
You think so?
No.
I mean, anything's possible. I see a few people look like rolling off pit road there.
One in the wall.
And
in the back.
it is kind of nice to be back here, opposed to some of the goofy things that we've done with, goofy tracks, things of that nature. So to be at a normal race again is kind of nice.
a normal race.
I wonder if the feeling for this race, like the overall atmosphere, is the same as it would be for Moon Car. You got a lot of the same people. But
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like people yell at each other as much on here. Of course, I say that now that we haven't had any crashes yet.
They only get one chance a week to really go at it, unless we could pull off a double header here. But one lap in the book. Greg Wellen jumps out to the lead over Talon Smith. Talon's going to take it right back on the bottom. The question is how long do you run the bottom and how hard do you run the bottom before we see people start to die?
2 or 3 laps.
I'm watching Robin's view real quick. She's back in P27.
Down low in the back.
They're racing fairly clean. Still too wide. I mean, they're dicing. They're shifting positions around. Tyler and Talon.
We had one die in the back already.
Look at Tyler up front.
I gotta get the track map up on screen.
Yeah,
Just
Tyler's really good at this track too. So
3 wide down into 1. Tyler Nichols gonna take the lead. First time he, I think, has led a lap in FASCAR at all. So, you know, I do see a new first-time winner tonight. I think that's definitely going to be the case.
I think we will. I think Talladega's so unpredictable that it'll more than likely.
Big wreck mid-pack.
Ooh!
Yeah, it looks like there's some on the
40
back.
car in the wall.
Like Phil Connor might be in it. A couple other guys. 3 wide out of 4. And this is where you're going to start to see things get absolutely nutty. I mean, like I said, they're slicing and dicing up front, so there's no lack of racing here. I mean, we're not seeing a wreck yet in the front. Interesting one. I do see Fatherball in the mix. He's sitting about 12th with a group of fairly esteemed 87 drivers up front. They're wrecking in the back again.
Commentators curse.
How many drivers are in this race?
I've got 47.
Wow.
Obviously -2, so we got 45 actually.
Wow. Awesome participation.
Starting to string out a little bit.
Yep, that's what I'm seeing too. These boys are gonna have to start racing. Oh, Tyler says I'm gonna take it back. He's gonna try and go after Talon again. The question is who's gonna flinch up front and cause the wreck? Because you know it's gonna happen. It's a matter of time.
I don't think it's gonna be so much as a flinch. I think somebody's just gonna get too hot and slide up into somebody.
I don't think they with the temp and everything. I don't think they can make it to the end without having to pit the way that I've got it set with 40 laps. Spicer up in the wall.
It's hard to say.
Oh, they're getting loose in the tri-oval. I just saw the 86 step sideways hard.
We just had someone propose a comp yellow halfway if we make it halfway without one.
Comp yellows are cancer.
We're gonna get one. There is no doubt in my mind we won't see any.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's a matter of time because I'm starting to see these guys
tighter up front.
Well, I'm seeing these guys get loose in the tri-oval. She's dancing all over the place. Somebody's gonna wreck at some point. They're wrecking in 3 and 4 again. Leaders are still rolling. Oh, Tyler gets loose at the start-finish line. Yeah, we're starting to lose our pack here. We got 3, 6, 9. I think if we lose one more off of this. Oh, there they go.
Oh my, who is that?
I think that's.
We got top 10 running in a group. That's just top 10 right now.
We lose one more, then we'll get the caution out here, and I think it's a matter of time.
Was that not in top 10?
It was just outside of the top 10. Oh, Talon's loose. Whoa!
Single car.
We might see one here in a second. I still got a pack of 10 up front though, so I can't. Oh, there it goes. Damien's in the wall.
There's one.
That one looked like it snapped.
One weasel head.
He's collecting more.
Oh no. Greg Welland's in it. Good Lord, I can't even.
One weasel.
We're gonna roll that back because it looked like it got loose on Damien and it just snaps. Yep, there it goes. Oh God, and he didn't even have a chance. All right.
I'm
Well,
rolling corn, so.
we got the choose car headed out. Looks like Dennis, I would say wait to pull up until
Yep.
after they disappear.
Yep. Stay
So,
nice and low for 'em.
We're 9 in. They're gonna get a short caution here. And then they can start getting their laps back on the high side, and we can hopefully get this thing back underway here really quick. While they're doing that, I'm going to step away for 2 seconds, and I will be right back.
You hear that, JD?
Yeah. Yes, there is no speed limit in the pit road.
All right.
Hang on.
Choosing
we'll let
this
'em know.
time.
I'll let them know. At the.
All right. Well, who we got leading right now? Let's take a look now that I'm sitting back here.
Lost like 4 positions.
Brandon Dunez stayed out here, which is an interesting play. I mean, you're 10 laps in. Be interesting to see how this goes out. All right, we get Dennis in the choose car. We're gonna go off the gearbox of that thing. We'll let these guys choose. Man, there's a lot of them having to rush out of pits here.
Yeah.
Robin just got murdered.
Who the fuck was
Under
that?
yellow?
Could somebody go back and look at that?
Let me look.
Yep.
Who was
I'm
that?
not even sure who it was.
Hang on.
or
Hang
what
on.
the
I got it.
deal-
I got it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got it.
I got somebody.
Shitting
I
me?
got somebody
Oh,
looking at it. We've only got one on the high lane. Talon took the high lane here.
All right. He's gone.
Who was it?
He speeds through the pits without stopping. And he loses control and flies into Robin.
What did you
Oh,
say?
that's cute. That's cute.
Race control, can I get 10 positions back? Because I literally was wrecked in the pits, and then I was wrecked leaving the pit. Who was that, AJ?
We already took care of it. I'll tell you about it later.
Who was it?
I don't have the name on me right now.
I didn't even get a chance to choose.
Yep. You're just gonna have to roll and fix the damage at next caution. Brandon Nunez is gonna be your leader. Talon Smith on the outside. Keep in mind, Brandon didn't pit here, or at least that I know of. A lot of guys rushing through the pack right now to get back towards the front.
I don't even know if I have damage.
Dennis Daly had a flag. What did you do, bud?
It's making,
The choose car has a black flag.
Choose car has a black flag, he says.
Remember when
All right, where we are.
Richard Petty got black flagged?
Oh, they're at Darlington in the Belvedere?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my pick's coming to the front. I see him back there. He's sitting about 7th place right now, 24 positions, old T-Gom. Ooh, they're almost 4 wide. I see that in the back. We got a little contingent of leaders pulling away a little bit here.
Who are those 4 drivers?
We got Joe Sullivan in first. I've got Talon Smith in the purple car, Tyler Nichols in the 42, and Nick Warfield in the 94. Crash Neon not far behind with the Gominator.
All 4 of those guys are good picks. But you got my guy, Crash, right behind him.
Yep. He's right
Thanks
off of
to
Nick's
Crash.
quarter panel.
Just want to say Crash is the reason I finally did get a win at this place.
3, almost 4 wide through the tri-oval.
AJ, will you let Robin know I do not see any damage on her car?
Corn would like me to let you know no damage on your car.
Thanks.
Somehow.
Okay.
Somehow. Oh, Tyler into the 86.
Oh,
Did
man.
they come off the
It's gonna
corner
be tight.
clean? He gets the wall. Oh, no. I saw Sullivan come down and just about get Tom.
Good job keeping it clean. You got 2 Goms in the top 10. Don't forget about Tom Gom. He's had a lot of wins here.
Ta-
Hey, King Tigers. Sorry.
Tom up 27 right now. He's going to dive her to the bottom in the tri-oval. Talon Smith going to lead. Tyler Nichols going to try to take it from him with Tom Gom pushing.
I don't know what they know. It's not the last lap yet, but they sure are acting like
Only
it.
Ooh, Tyler got a little loose there. The
86.
86. Yeah, you saw the same thing I did.
Contact.
Yeah.
Old chick cakes ain't gonna like that.
Down.
Tyler and Talon had contact coming off of 2. Tyler going to try and cover the high side. Probably let Tom go by because I'm sure his tires are just smoking at this point.
I don't know how that 86 is hanging on in the turn.
Ooh, man, Tom and the 86 is wobbling.
86 just manually disconnected.
Did he?
Yep.
Well, that sucks.
Hit the wall and alt F forward.
We're starting to get a little thin up front on cars here. We might see a caution. We lose one of these cars, and I think we're gonna be there. Who do we have? Just
The second pack just wrecked.
second pack just wrecked.
Yeah.
A lot of them kept it going.
Yeah, but we've only got 6 cars up front at this point.
Don't worry. If it was bigger enough, I would have thrown it.
I'll say
Well, we're
Bell's
getting
got their draft, so probably won't take long for Bell to get up to him.
My gosh, I love Diesel's paint scheme.
Yeah, Bell's doing 210 into the turns.
What do we got? We got Talon 194 coming out. They're still rolling though. But these guys need to race up front. The question
Diesel's paint.
Oh. No.
Question is, how long can they race before they
well, and
the tires don't let them?
That's the other thing too,
This car-
with only having 6 of us.
That's what I was wondering. I saw it and I go, nut butter or nut bar.
Tom back underneath Tyler. Talon continuing to lead.
That's so funny.
It looks like we're starting to lose Crash maybe just a little bit. I'm wondering if tires are starting to be a problem here. Talon's starting to pull away.
You think you're getting a little tired there, JD?
Let's see. I still got Bell getting
I
the
got it.
draft.
I'm
He's
good.
still 210 going in the corners.
Right,
so.
but again, if he catches back up, we still only have a 7-car pack.
I'm also still trying to keep an eye on a couple different packs here.
Ooh, Tom getting loose.
If we make it to 20, do we want to throw it just to get them?
We might, just from a standpoint of this is very strung out at this point.
Some might say that that's good racing.
Oh yeah.
Well, we
But
had a whole second pack
some would
that
say-
wrecked completely out.
Yeah. Hey, it's your call, dude. If you want me to throw it, all you gotta do is say the word.
Tom down to the bottom. Well, yeah, we're getting down to 5 cars at this point. Oh God, we might see it.
Three
Tom's
wide.
trying to catch it. Oh, whoa, Nick sideways. This ain't good.
Reckon.
Yep. Oh,
we
Nick farted
got
into the
air.
wall. I gotta see if that'll pop up on my stuff. Nick crashed hard. We're gonna come back a little bit here. Change our camera view. Oh, it was just a weird thing, and Tyler tried to get down. Nick tried to save it. And Tyler goes flipping over the top of Bell. Holy cow.
Dang.
That's
that
a
sucks.
wild one. Well,
That looks like a good thumbnail right there.
Oh yeah, that's the halfway point. So these guys should get a good rest here, because this should be, I would guess, a full caution at this point since we're 22 to go. So we'll let them do their thing here, and yeah, definitely wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, my pick's up 30 almost. 30 if he gets the win. But Talon's a wild man behind the wheel in one of these cars. I've seen him save some things, and I've seen the
Knows how I would feel.
I've seen
Oh,
where certain groups have tried to wreck Talon during races, and he is apparently impossible to wreck.
Did you see his
It's
drift
not a bad
under
ability to
caution
have.
catching the pace car?
What's that?
You should have seen his drift catching the pace car there when the yellow came out.
Oh, dude, I've seen him do some wild things in one of these. So,
Where they at? 2 to go right now?
yeah, it's gonna roll the whole distance on this one. So,
Yeah. I just want to make sure. I told him to choose on the right lap.
yeah, it'd be next time around. But
I
yeah,
keep trying to give myself an EOL, and JD's just smashing the button.
Just go in the back. I'm gonna be clearing the black flags anyway.
I know. I'm sitting. I'm sitting against the wall on the bottom.
At least that way you're out of the way, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Brandon Dunez, Gary Freeman both didn't pit again. Kind of interesting that they didn't pit yet, but hey, you know what? It's their race, not mine.
I'm pretty pissed.
Still got a solid group in here, though. I think Nick's waiting on the toe, so hopefully he can get back in it and get rolling. What's up, CBH? What do you mean you're reinstalling?
Oh yeah.
Let's check the weather really quick. We're at 147 track temp at this point. So they should be we're coming out of 3 right now. Should be choosing this next time by, and then we'll get this race going again. But I think if we run a double,
I don't think you're.
Huh?
Can your viewers hear the chat?
very faintly.
It is spicy. Oh, did you see Talon there?
I did.
Psych.
Well, and I don't, unless Brandon pitted under green, I'm not really sure This is the second time he stayed out, so I'm kind of interested to see what the plan is. Unless he's hoping that, you know, staying out, it's less spots he's gonna lose. I really don't know. So.
I gotta remember to remind them not to get their laps back either.
Yep. Yeah, once we get to the choose car. We're gonna go off the back side of Corn here, who's in place in our choose car.
Hey, we gotta figure out a way.
I ate something I shouldn't have.
We gotta figure out a way to combine FASCAR with the Wheel of Fortitude.
Oh, I have a way we can do it.
For
Maybe
a
we'll do that
collab.
on a Friday night.
We'll figure something out.
You can call it JD. There's no one else on track.
The
that's
Wheel
prepared.
of FASCAR.
All right, they're choosing.
What'd you say, Dennis? I'm sorry.
You can say no more getting laps back. There's no one that's gonna.
Ooh, that was close. Somebody brushed.
83 car hit me.
JD, you know what you need to do. EOL.
83 car. You must go to the back for hitting the choose car. That is a no-no.
All right, Brandon Nunez is going to be your control car.
He's not going to the back.
Give him a EOL.
I can't when I'm clearing black flags.
I can do
Okay,
it.
there he goes. There he goes.
I
There
did
he
not
goes.
realize that there were still
He's
people
going.
coming. I went and rolled.
Well, once you get to a certain point, it's go ahead and get rolling. You could just get it down below the yellow because anybody else is coming out. They're gonna be coming at speed anyways. So, all right. Dunez gonna bring it to the line.
The 83 just asked why was he sitting there.
That's his job. That's his job. All right. We're off. Why are we not going? Or why are we going? Are we not going?
We're going.
That was weird. I'm not really sure what the hell happened there, but it seemed like a slow start.
Yep.
Talon Smith going to jump out in front. Joe Sullivan going to follow him. Tom Gom on the high side with Crash Neon. Who do we got in the 21? We got Ron St. Louis up front. Hell yeah. See him up front with, looks like we got Tyler on that high lane again. Joe Sullivan all over the back of Talon.
Father ball on the wall.
Ooh, Crash getting loose. He saves it.
Absolutely not.
It looks like Nick got all of his laps back and is charging through the field.
Yes, he got them all back.
Nice.
Hawaiian, what does that mean?
Huh?
I'm asking Hawaiian what that means.
They were 3 wide there for a second with Tom and Tyler, and it looked like Brandon. Brandon's fallen off a little bit here. So we got a 5-car breakaway up front.
And then
Ooh,
a
I can
Hornet
get my
nest
finger.
behind him.
I can give my finger a little bit of a break.
Oh, there goes
I love
Crash
it when
right
it's
in
just the
front of
fast
the
cars.
field.
Wrecking, big wreck.
Oh, yeah. There we go. There's a
Holy
caution.
shit, there are-
One flipping,
Oh!
one hard flipping.
Oh, Spicer.
I-
Spicer flew into Robin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch that. Holy crap. Where's... I gotta find Kale. Holy moly, he
I
died.
could not tell where to go.
We're gonna just back this... Jesus, that's like Rusty here years ago.
Damn, that sucks.
Oh, we got beef. We got beef.
Kale went flipping. Oh my god, Robin had nowhere to go.
No, just
That's... was that Crash? I'm looking for Crash right now. He wants
That was Kale that went flipping there.
I know. That looked like Rusty back in like 92 or 93, I think it was. Let's go cockpit.
Yeah, who died on the
So crashes around. Oh my God. Holy cow. Holy moly. I sure hope Kale's okay.
Who, me?
Oh, man. Tom's going to stay out here, it looks like. So we got Tail and everybody else coming down pit road, but I'm going to hang out up front. So this will be another short caution. We'll be getting ready to go green here in just a second.
That ripped the nose off of Robin's car.
Yeah, I think she had to use her second fast repair.
Ed.
What are you doing, JD?
Subtract. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm in position.
Okay. We'll go off the gearbox of Dennis's car while these guys are rolling back. I don't think we've got anybody laps down right now. I think everybody else is pretty much
one
on
to
the
go,
lead
right?
Oh,
lap.
Yes, 1 to green.
Okay, I just want to make sure I did it right because I hit the button and it didn't do it for a second there.
Sometimes it lags. I've noticed that. King, that was
DRE off.
that was definitely the helicopter position there. Holy cow. Man, some of these guys are flying to get back to the pace car. All right, we'll go back to Tom. So Tom's going to be your control car. We got Fatherball up front, down low. It's an entire change of
Why didn't AJ just say that?
of people at this point.
48.
Yeah, so Tom, I got
Figure out where
Tom.
the 48 was.
Ooch.
Tom is the official
Ouch.
leader.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
I will fight Gooch for my position.
All right,
Fuck that shit.
here we go.
48. The 48's also on the wrong line.
Tom's off. Tom with a big jump.
He's going to get railroaded here in a minute.
The 48 and the 83 change lanes.
How is Tom this far out in front by himself?
Well, which one's the control car?
Tom is the control car. He went as soon as the pace car ducked off.
Yeah. So that's
Talon's
probably why he...
Talon's looking left, right, and sideways.
Look at old Fatherball up there.
I know, he's hanging right out there with some of the best. Oh, no!
Oh,
Mike's
somebody
loose.
just turned him.
He caught it! He caught it!
Hey, bullying today.
Tom's got Talon right on his bumper.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that has
Tom's loose, Talon up the middle. Greg, whoa, oh, they touch!
There's
They
contact.
touch! I'm thinking Tom's starting to think that maybe the no tire trick was a bad idea here. Holy cow. Tyler gonna swing it to the bottom, try to take it 3 wide and go around Greg and Tom. They door on the high side. Holy cow.
damn it.
I'll say it was 3 by 3 behind Talon for a second.
Yep. And I see old Fatherball coming back into the mix. And then it looks like we've got Jake Burton and Nick Warfield are your top 10. That top 10 pack's starting to break away from everybody else right now. Oh, Tom and Greg are awfully tight. Talon continuing to lead. Tyler hounding him again. Tyler giving him a shot, headed down towards 3. Greg to the inside.
Poor Diesel's all by himself on the opposite side of the track.
I don't think he's upset about that right now. I know I wouldn't be.
He's being a sneaky little mustelid.
Ooh, Tom is all over the wheel in that Pontiac. You got Talon and
He's all
Tyler.
over the back of Greg too.
Yeah, well, like I said, he didn't stop there for tires. So I'm wondering when we see the junkyard, because it's hot. There's
Eating
only
rink.
so long before. Oh, and Tom under Greg. Greg smacks the wall. Keeps it rolling. Let's see if these guys can pull back up to Tyler and Talon, or before they pull.
Wide.
no, wide.
Oh no! There it is.
Father Ball's
Father
dead.
Ball.
Father ball into the wall wickedly. That's gonna.
What
bring
happened to him there?
I
Oh,
gotta find it.
everybody's in it.
It's not giving it to me.
Oh my god.
Where is your dad at? Because I'm trying to find out what happened. So they go. Oh, they went 4 wide, and it looked like who's in the 95? Who's in the 95? James Sterling tried to avoid whoever was in the bottom.
Yeah, I got to check and see what happened here.
My God, this is a mess. Holy cow. How many cars do we have left? Half of them are already headed down pit road.
I got top 15.
Yeah, I mean, there's guys rolling off of pit road now, so that's, I think they're using their fast repairs to get going, but holy moly. I like what CBH says. And there's a fight. They're mad and they know they have lost.
They're
Oh,
angry.
my
They know
God.
they have lost. And what a bitter defeat.
God, this is going to be a wild, wild finish. We got 10 to go here.
Oh, man. CVH, that cracks me up. I love that you said that.
I put it on here where you promise not to lose it.
Let them know that's correct on the rules.
And if you touch the choose car, it's an EOL. We use a car because it's more of a penalty because you get damage from it. Instead of just using a cone where it's just a cone.
Let them know they're choosing this time.
Choose car is the green and pink car in the middle of the back stretch, on the yellow line in the middle of the back. You are choosing the standby.
Right? Is it one to go?
Yep, you should be one to go.
Okay. Okay. Well, I know Dennis is in the car. He has that little prompt, so I just
can
want to make sure.
Can we confirm that it's one to go?
That was
It is
corn.
one to go.
Okay.
It is one to go.
At least a lot of the guys are helping me, so I don't have to repeat the rules too much.
Right. We got Diesel as our guy out front. I don't think he pitted there because he was so far back.
He was saving tire. And
Yeah.
he just came in for tires.
Which, by the way, we're going to just take a look at this. He's been doing these meme car things. This is his take on the Snickers car. So Diesel, props to you with the nut bar paint scheme. That's pretty damn funny. So Diesel's going to be our control car as we get ready to take the green.
The answer to that is the inside 95.
We got some guys still out here with damage on cars, so I'm wondering if some fast repairs have been burned up at this point. Diesel gonna lead it. He's taking off. He's taking advantage of that rule. What's up, Patrick?
So, is it the car on the outside or just the car labeled first?
It's the official leader. So Diesel was your official leader on that start.
Okay.
So he is your control car. So
Okay.
and
thanks.
Diesel and Talon are gonna check out.
I just want to make sure I can tell them the right thing because
Yep.
I really wasn't
Nope.
sure.
You're good.
That's why I've been keeping an eye on it.
That's why I go off of before they make the choose car, whoever the official is at that time. That's what I go off of.
Oh no. Weasel Hex.
Oh god.
Got a lap
We-
car here.
Who used the weasel hex?
Gary.
Gary.
Oh god, there's a lap car right in the middle of the dang track.
Where?
Oh, he got to the bottom. Oh, the leaders are
my.
getting tight.
Oh,
It's
Four
getting
wide.
tighter than leather shoes.
Oh man. I was gonna let Talon pull away for a minute, but I think these guys can easily pull him back in the way
Four
that the
wide
group
trial.
is.
Oh, they're down. They're down
wrecking near
low.
the back. Tyler's still rolling somebody off by themselves. Looks like Kurt Smith might have crashed is what I have on my readout.
Yep.
Top four are stretched right out at the moment, but it looks like they're slowly coming back together. Yeah, there's a pack of pissed off Hornets trying to catch Talon and Greg right now.
Diesel's just trying to hold on to that thing right now.
Yep, I think he's praying for a caution so he could take one more set of tires.
Yeah, he's gonna get swallowed up here.
Aaron says monkey hex. Holy cow.
Monkey
wide.
Hex. That's a weird combo. Who knows what'll happen when that happens? Maybe I'll win $1 million.
That'd be kind of funny. I'm just telling you, if I win $1 million, I'm not going to tell you guys, but there'll be signs.
Yeah.
I want just a really nice chess set. That's all I really want.
Man, Diesel's faded right back to about 12th, 15th, somewhere in there, it looked like.
Pulls out a trap card.
One car spinning in the back.
Who is that? That's a 5. Who's a 5?
Looks like I got Mark spinning in the back. I think that's
Yep.
what I got is a notification.
Oh, yeah.
Slowly working on a 6-car breakaway, but I see Damien coming into it. Him and Phil in the back.
The guys in the second pack here are really throwing it hard to catch up.
That's what I'm seeing. Gominator all over the back of Talon. Greg Well in third. Nick Warfield back up to fourth. Jake Burton sitting in fifth. Joe Sullivan sixth.
Ooh.
And Ron St. Louis up 33 slots to 7th place on the outside looking in, coming to the edge of your shot right there. Tom gets loose.
Sideways.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
My God!
how did he catch it? Four
Pushing
Four
wide.
wide. 4 wide.
Oh,
Boy.
we're going to come back and watch this. Talon's off by himself right now.
5 to go.
Oh,
5
my
to go.
God. Everybody trying to catch Talon, and that's not good because Talon has no draft at this point. 2 by 2. We're going to get down to 1 by 1. Hopefully they can catch him.
I'll say
5 to
Talon might be
go.
a sitting duck here.
I think he is. I think these boys are going a whole lot. Oh, no!
Oh,
There
Oh,
goes
boy.
Single car, he held it.
Greg saved it. He's coming back up. God, this is getting wild. There goes Nick. He's sideways in front of the back.
Wrecking.
Yep, wrecking. He just got a hook
Check up.
just a little bit there. We're going to come back here and watch what happened with Nick. We'll check the other angle. It looked like Damien might have clipped that apron. I'm not really sure.
Lap car coming high.
It kinda
Oh,
looks
Diesel's
like-
dead.
Oh, yeah, Damien just pushes up ever so slightly.
Oh,
The trap card works, Hawaiian says.
Keep the top side clear for lappers.
Ron making it through
Yeah,
there,
thanks.
I think.
You already beat me to it, sir.
You have to choose from.
Ooh. Actually, Ron doesn't look terrible.
Towing, did you get wrecked?
So, all right. Well, now we're getting down to stupidity. We got guys getting laps back. We're gonna go. This is obviously gonna be a short caution. We're gonna use the first of 15 GWC attempts. So we'll we got 15, JD. You can let them know. There's 15.
I believe that the iRacing limit is actually 15, but let's not test that.
We're gonna
Please
wind
no.
up. Gonna wind up having no cars. Oh man.
That'd be longer than the actual race.
I guess it depends. If these guys, I mean, it's only going to be 10 o'clock. I guess it depends on what the old lady tells me if we can run a double header.
Oh, I won't be doing anything double head.
That sounds gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I don't blame you there.
Using this time, JD.
What is Tom doing?
What'd you say? I heard my name.
Using this time.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
I
Gooch is your official leader, so he's going to be your control car.
With Robin in second.
Yep. Yeah, she didn't
And
pit there.
Gooch is leading.
Big smile from the wife when I said that, by the way.
Robin said that she just got new tires, so she's not pitting.
Left of the choose car is the inside lane. You get to choose where you restart in.
Are we still covering this?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
You've
there's
got
still
to be
people that
kidding.
don't know. Yes.
We'll see
I've
if
said
that
it like 10 times.
we'll see if that beautiful Buick gets creamed.
How
We're
dare you?
going to take the high side with Gooch. It's all sorts
You need,
of
you need
mixture.
a graphic to pop up whenever it's choose FASCAR time.
Yes.
It needs something. I don't know. I just think it's a good idea.
I'll work on that. So Joe Gooch going to be your official leader. He is your control car for this one, even though he's to the outside.
With Talon starting underneath.
And Tom on the inside as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this is going to roll here.
Control car on the restart.
Mark, I will take a look at that after the race, and yeah. So,
What happened?
I'll tell you. Joe Gooch gonna
Okay.
get the start on this thing. He's going early. Man, he got all sorts of
Way
squirrely
early.
coming off the corner.
Way early.
Was the pace car on pit road?
No, the pace car
No.
was not on pit road.
Did he go early?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna have to look at that.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
When
It was nowhere near pit road. Gooch, I got it.
Have him slow down and just slide to the back.
Don't send me. I was just following him.
Oh God, they're gonna go 3 wide through 3 and 4 as Gooch tries to hold the high line.
Oh,
Wrecking it
yeah.
back.
They're wrecking
Oh,
again.
big wreck.
That's, yep.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
I'm gonna throw,
Did you
I'm gonna
see
throw
that?
yellow for that.
Did you guys see that?
Oh my
I-
goodness.
Check out the pace car.
Who did it? That was the
That's
83 car,
death.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
We're gonna.
Oh.
Holy cow! He just gets loose, tries to correct, and then he catches the 20 car. Holy cow! Oh, Nick got in it too. Oh man. All right. Well, there's green white checker number 1 in the books. I guess we're going to OT
there's
number
3.
2.
That's turn 3.
3. I can't count. Thank you, Tom.
Oh my God. That was wild. Man, I don't even know where to start. So I'm just looking here. We got 31 watching on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button. We're here every Sunday at 8:30 for FASCAR as you see it. It's, as you could tell, wild, nutty, kooky. I blame Travis Brown of Mooncar for this crazy idea that we kind of added to. It's been a lot of fun. And we're going to be back here at Dega next week. I'm going to wait until the end of the race to announce what car we're going to have. But if you want to join in on one of these things, all you got to do is find it in the hosted section. Like I said, it goes up at 8:30 every Sunday. We have been known to throw a double header from time to time. We'll see what time we get done with this. If we finish this thing out the next 3 laps, maybe, just maybe we'll do a double header. We'll see. So, Talon Smith going to be your control car this time around. I believe we've got Mr. Korn on the backstretch stopped, awaiting his possible unalivement.
I hope not.
Yeah.
So, Corn, you are now Mr. Corn.
So
I've been Mr. Corn my whole life.
Okay,
yeah,
well, I
he's
mean,
been
like,
Mr. Korn.
does the missus have a Cornism in her name that we can call her?
Mrs. Corn.
Yeah.
Mrs. Corn. Okay.
Woo! Talon got kind of close there.
Mrs. Corn. Mrs. Corn.
So
Yes, that's very creative.
Nick says he should have stayed up front. Nicole, I've been working through this idea.
Nobody hit me.
Well, that's
Nobody
good.
hit me.
I've been working through this idea on a possibility of FASCAR Lite or something like that. I'm still trying to get the idea down before we get to that point. And I'm probably at least 6 or 7 races out before we get to that point. So once I have that all set, we'll announce it and go from there. It's mainly sorting out how we want to break out FASCAR and do a intermediary series. But so Talon Smith going to be your leader. Crash Knee onto the inside. We got Tom Gom and Ron St. Louis all in your top 4. Robin is sitting right there in 5th. Talon's going. All they have to do is make it back to the white flag.
With how squirrely these tires are on a restart.
Oh, I know. I've seen Tom get nutty squirrely. So, they're wrecking in the back. Gary's
They're down low. They're down low though.
Still green up front.
We're still
rolling.
going.
We still got a pack of 10. Crash trying to get to. Oh, Tom's going to hang the high side. Pinch crash down there. Ron St. Louis hanging in 5th and moving forward in that Eggo waffle car. I see Tyler and Ron trying to get to the front here. Oh, there goes Crash in the front.
White flag. They took it. They took the white.
Yeah, I don't even think we could throw a yellow flag at this point.
No, I can't.
Yep, it's because they flipped it to white. We can't throw it. I forgot they changed that shit. Joe Sullivan leading. Ron St. Louis trying to get back to him.
Jake Gom looking low.
Jake Gom, could a Gominator get this thing done? We got Michael Morin in second.
We are not having that here. Knock it off.
Oh, they're spinning!
It's just Ron gonna win this thing.
Who's gonna get it? Who got that? Was that Jake Gum? It was the Combinator that got it.
By 6,000ths of a second.
Oh my gosh.
I bet Ron's got to be shaking. He come close. Wow. Holy crap. That was
close.
That was wild. I want to go back and look at that one. Let's go back and take a look at that thing. Holy shit. We're going to look at that coming from... We'll come out of 3 and 4.
Oh my goodness.
That's wild. I really thought that Sullivan had him covered. Holy shit.
Not gonna get on my high horse, but
we're
who picked him to win?
Oh my god. It doesn't get any closer than that. I'm trying to find not the scoring pylon. I'm trying to find the photo finish by literally a bumper cover.
Yeah.
A damn
They had a
bumper cover. Holy shit.
man, oh man, Ron almost had him.
Yeah, I mean that was really close. And I do want to come back and we're gonna look at that
Ron
crash right
almost won that after Talon flipped over him.
there. Oh, I know. Ron has no damage. That's the wild part. The one thing that we're gonna come and check out. We're gonna go. Let me get rid of this. We're gonna come back a full lap, and we're gonna look.
We also got to check and see what happened to Gary too.
I gotta. Well, I want to look at the wreck.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah, I want to look at this wreck with Talon.
We gotta go through the top 5 or top 10, because Robin, after all she'd been through, came back for 4th.
We're gonna slow this down really quick.
Robin got 4th.
Yes, Robin
even though
got
she
4th.
killed Sullivan at the line.
Holy shit! So Crash is loose.
Hey, AJ, you got me?
I got Talon spinning. Yeah, and it man.
Jake, I sent him what channel he's in.
Okay, I'll let him know. Thank you. If you want to interview baby or
Jake.
Okay, Robin?
yeah, are you okay? I'm sorry for I really
Hold on, I've got the possibility of an interview here, so give me just a second. What's that, dear?
Brother Gum is gonna do your interview with you.
I think Tom sent you
okay.
where
Yeah, it sounds
he's
like
gonna beef.
yeah, we're working on getting your winner. But good lord, the wreck with
Yeah, that was
Talon
something.
is just. I don't even think you could have punched the button fast enough to get a caution out with the way that they changed it. Because I do know that was one thing in iRacing that updated that we couldn't or we can't do now. Is throw a caution once the leaders have even come close to crossing that line.
Yeah, it won't let me. I even tried to hit it.
Yeah, let's go here we're gonna go on board with Robin here at the end. And we'll just play this at full speed. But man, I mean, have you guys ever seen a finish that wild?
No.
Not
Not at FASCAR. That was one for the books for sure.
There was everything everywhere.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Do you want me to announce top 3 to the interview room?
I mean, if we can get them. They want to
Got
do
a few
another
people.
one. How do you guys feel about another one?
I'm
You
fine
guys
with
can
it.
do that.
Well, yeah, I think we can handle it, but
If you guys would like, top 3 to the interview room.
let's do a doubleheader. What do you say?
Sure.
I'll get this thing built real quick. If we can get
I would cool.
if you can work the interviews and stuff like that, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing built for a double header, and we'll get it going.
Make sure to cool it off.
Yeah, we're gonna drop the temp, all that stuff.
Put it at the evening.
He's where?
Overcast.
Oh, so I don't have the ability to move people.
Wait, who am I moving?
Oh shit.
We got 3rd place
What?
Joe in the interview room right now.
What's the problem?
I
didn't realize he was okay. I wished I would have known that because crap, we're not gonna be able to get our winner, I don't think, because of how things are set. But
Okay.
let's go ahead and get Joe in here. We'll get talking to him.
He's in here.
So we can do an interview with Jake over iRacing if we want.
Yeah, but I've got to get the audio pulled in somehow.
Okay, we'll work on that in a minute.
Yeah. So, Joe, that was a wild ride, man.
Yeah, it was. It was looking straight down at Talladega. That was quite a unique experience there at the end.
Well, from what we saw, it looked like my wife killed you there at the line.
Yeah, she had nowhere to go. She just hauling the mail to finish it off there, and I was just trying to gather my thoughts there, and then next thing I know, I am looking straight down at the racing track there.
Right.
I'm really, really sorry. It was an accident, I promise.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, you had nowhere to go. I watched it.
Well, so just curious about how many laps did it take before the tires should just grease right over?
About 3. Really? I mean, especially actually it wasn't too bad there towards the end. I don't know if the track just got a bunch of rubber or what, but or we just got used to it. But it was actually kind of some good racing though, really.
I was actually shocked.
This was a very, very competitive one, and that's what we want. We want people to want to win this thing.
Yeah, it was battling back and forth there. Nobody really had the lead for too long. I know Talon was up there quite a bit, but all of us, like the top 8, were up there pretty much the whole race.
Yeah, there was a few names I don't usually see up there. I was pretty impressed that I don't know how much of an equalizer the hotness of the track would have been, but boy, everyone sure seemed to handle it pretty well. I was impressed.
Yeah, especially we actually got quite a few long runs there. I know it's long, but still, these tires were just junked after 3 laps. Really, they just had so much temperature in them, so you really just had to, lit off a lot here and try to drive it straight, really, but try to keep that right rear cool, because if you got it hot at all, you're gone. There's nothing you could really do. It's like being on ice.
That was impressive, man. I saw you sliding, especially in 1 and 2. I saw your rear end kind of kick out there a couple times.
Oh, but yeah.
A lot of you and a bunch of other guys did a really good job of keeping the car under control, because I know that ain't easy.
No, and a couple times we got out of shape there and let people gather it, and we got it rolling again there. But yeah, it was a handful for everybody out there.
Good deal, man.
Ready for another one.
I was gonna say, I just got the second one up. The session's spinning up now, so if anybody wants to join, now's the time. I did cool the track down a little bit, so should be a little bit more manageable on this one.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, so we heard your cries, and we are here to help.
Well, you guys have fun with the second one. I am kicking it to bed.
All right, buddy. We appreciate all the help, Corn, as usual.
Yeah,
so,
definitely, man.
Everybody have a wonderful night. Enjoy FASCAR. We'll catch you on the flip side. That was very 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah,
me. I'm sorry.
That was on the flip side.
What the hell?
I'll never say that again.
Psych.
Okay, bye.
What'd you say?
That was good.
To him, because he went from 40 to 2nd.
Oh yeah, we did get Ron. I forgot about that. All right. Well, Joe, I'm gonna let you go so you can get ready to do the next one, and I'm gonna grab Ron here and get an interview with him.
10-4, sounds good.
All right, we'll catch you later, bud.
See ya.
Hey, Ron.
Hello,
dude. Second place. Second place.
I thought I was gonna get it.
And after you had that car flip above you, I was like, this might be destiny.
I don't know if I'm gonna have a voice after tonight.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh man.
Although I still think you should have to walk the track barefoot for having it that hot, AJ.
Well, hold on. I'll tell you what I'll tell you what the new track temp is here in just a second. We're at 115 for this one. I changed the air temps down to 74. So it's a little more manageable, more normal Talladega. I don't know how the hell it got that high. So
I didn't mind it because all you had to really do was let off in the corner more than usual.
Right. But I mean, you at one point didn't you smacked into the wall, went flying, and I figured you were going to have more damage, but looks like you got everything fixed. Came back out, wind up second.
Oh, that was the first fast repair.
Well, I was talking, okay, so you had another one that you used after the halfway point where you hit the upper of 3 and 4.
Yep.
Okay.
That was the second one.
I'll say, do you still have this race up, AJ?
No, I'm into the next session already.
Okay.
Just so we can get practice stuff done.
I just got to give kudos to Ron, because when the top 3 wrecked in front of him, he literally had Talon flip over top of him. When Talon flipped, his back decklet hit Ron's back window.
Oh my God. I had seen
Unreal.
I had seen some stuff, and
Nate.
There was a lot of wild flipping and everything like that. Later, Nate, we'll catch you on the next one. But it was definitely more wild than I anticipated it being. We'll see how many guys we get in on this one, but you think you got it in you to go after a win on the next one?
Oh, of course, I'm going to try.
All right, well, go steal one from these Americans, all right?
Well,
Right?
sure. And Banana Boy for life.
Oh, good Lord.
Banana
I
Boy for
can
life.
sneak that one in. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I'll send you back to the waiting room and let you get ready for the next one, buddy.
Okay.
All right, bud.
And have a good one.
Yep, you too.
Thank you.
Ron St. Louis, everybody.
We love Ron.
We do. Ron's a great dude. All right. Why does it look like things are frozen?
Did somebody say frozen?
No, it looks like something's delayed. I'm kind of confused. I'm gonna check something here. Check the YouTube side of it.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
I'm not sure why it's behind.
AJ's not sure why it's behind. He should get his stuff together. Hey!
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know if it's Restream just being stupid or what. But I'm going to check the YouTube side and we're going to find out. Okay, no, it's live. It's working. Okay. It's just Restream's web GUI being dumb. All right, so we're back for number 2. Dennis is our only choose car this time, so we got to pray to God he doesn't get plowed into.
I'll
Yeah, those
just do
things are
the spiel.
expensive.
I'll just do the spiel every time.
Yep, as long as they know you're sitting there, I don't think it'll be a problem. We are more than likely we're more than likely going to have another first time runner, and we have Uncle Eric joining us for FASCAR.
Yeah, I saw him join in.
So he
Went out, got some iRating, and
yeah, he went out, got iRating, and now he's coming back. I gotta reload my SDK. It's acting kind of dumb. There we
You're
go.
hosting another one. Are you insane?
Yeah, you want in, or you want to be
Yeah.
you know, we're rolling, Diesel. We're just going. This is still acting stupid. I think I'm gonna have to restart the whole shebang.
I'll say if you want to jump, do you own the Buick?
Yeah, if you got the Buick, I could use a choose car.
Did you not see what I was running?
Oh, that's true. That's up to you. Don't feel like you're forced.
We should be fine with just Dennis.
I can get you a paint scheme in a hot minute, or you can just hang out in here and call the race with us. So
I'm fine just hanging out.
All right.
Should the pace car or the choose car die, we still have the cone. We can go back to that.
Yeah, we could always go back to the cone if the choose car dies. So,
oh crap, I'm not on the right thing.
I killed Talon.
Dude. Well, and here's the other dumb thing. So, because of what iRacing has done with the caution button,
Yeah.
You cannot, once anybody crosses the white line or crosses the finish line for the final lap, you cannot throw a caution at that point. Race is official. So you can't force it to keep going. Yeah. That was in the last update.
I tried to throw it and it wouldn't let me.
That's garbage.
On a more interesting note, we got 31 watching. Y'all smash that like button. The last race, if you didn't see it, the last race was wild. This one's going to be probably about the same, maybe a little bit tamer. We'll get the race info up on screen for you. Yep. We're 74 degrees with 110 degree track temperature, so it's quite a bit cooler this time around. If you're watching, you want to get involved. It's a hosted session. Just search FASCAR. You can jump right on in. I think this is still one of the dumbest ideas that we've come up with, and it works.
You mean one of the most brilliant?
Debatable. But we got about 20 minutes if anybody wants to join in. Oh, come on, Iceman. Oh, Tom needs his voice.
You will be happy to know
I'll
that
work
you
on
have at least one person on your side in that wreck between you and I in Daytona.
Oh, there is one person.
Oh, really?
Somebody says, and I quote, "Based on the seam in the asphalt, the 31 kept their right side on it the whole time, while the 33 came down nearly a full truck width. Sure, the 31 didn't run the traditional low line entering the tri-oval, but he didn't turn right and intentionally hook you either."
Wow. That's
so I said he will be very happy to hear your input.
Interesting take. I usually lose to arguments with my wife, but apparently
Shout out to Albert. Thank you, Albert.
I might win this one.
Iceman says it's 4 a.m.
Oh my God. There's another thing that I'm gonna do here. Yeah, go ahead.
Do we have our first back-to-back doubleheader winner?
We could.
Boy, that's hard, man.
It's definitely tough. I gotta quit a couple of applications here to free some things up.
I know Philip is a damn good driver. I don't know if he can make back-to-back Dega wins.
If he can pull it off, if Jake can pull the win off back-to-back, I'll be shocked. It'll be interesting.
Jake?
That's what the Gominator's brother goes by, is Jake.
Oh, I did not know that.
Now you do. Just reading through the
I love that
chat here.
Diesel.
I see Uncle Eric hanging it out there. Whoa, he gets real close to, I think that was Damien, or was that Mark?
It was just all it was Eric. Eric hit the wall.
Yeah, Mark, Phil, and Eric are running together
he
right
almost
now.
tagged him in the quarter panel, and also you see him pull it back. So,
Ooh.
Gary says Little Gom could do it, but Big Gom ain't gonna let it happen. So,
he let his brother win.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't think he would do that at the sacrifice of taking himself out. I mean,
also, JD, I will say that I stayed out that one caution just so I could get some airtime on the nut bar. That was 100% intentional.
That's great.
JD, Robin's gonna drop something in the chat for you to keep an eye on.
Okay.
He says he's in the channel ready for you.
He's in the. Oh, we got. Hold on, I gotta add. All right, so we should be able to get an interview the old-fashioned way. So I'm gonna do this. If you guys want to hear what he's saying, if you want to add a channel, if Robin can drop the channel in to the chat in here as well, or I can. I just don't want to advertise it. So if you guys can add this to your black box. The 3-letter one that Robin just put in the chat in this booth. if you guys want to hear what he's saying. We're going to go ahead and get him on radio here. Hey, Jake, it's AJ and the boys up in the booth. You got me? Oh, I got to turn him up. Okay, so I got to ask. You didn't let your brother win. It's got to feel good here at Dega.
It does, but truth be told, he set me up for the win by taking out the top 5.
So you're going to blame him for that?
No, I just got to poke fun at him. I don't think that was his fault at all, but yeah, the racing incident. But either way, if it didn't happen, I didn't have much for him.
Well, it was definitely a wild one. I mean, we looked at it. It was a bumper cover as far as how much you beat Ron by there at the end.
Yeah, that was close.
Not to toot my own horn, but I knew I had the outside in the tri-oval, so and if I could keep the car off of him, I had a pretty good idea that I had it.
Sorry, Ty.
All right, well, the question that we all want to know up here, can you make it 2 in a row?
We're going to try. That's for damn sure, but definitely no guarantee. We got some tough competition. Hopefully the track's a little cooler this time. You can make it a little easier to get around the turn, but I made a lot of mistakes last race, so there's a lot to improve on. So we'll try. That's all I can say.
AJ, you're showing the channel on the stream.
Yeah, I know.
Because I let him.
Well, I know
I told you.
the bigger, older, dumber one's going to try to not let that happen. So go out there and see if you can't intimidate the Gominator there.
What do you mean? He's bigger than me.
Yeah, but you're older.
Jake, you were actually my pick to win last race, so.
Well, I'm glad I could do that for you.
All right, well, good luck, boys.
Buddy wants to know if we need another choose car.
I think we'll be okay with one.
Okay.
We should be okay with one.
All right.
Also, AJ, did you see what Robin said in the chat?
Check that real
Excuse
quick
me.
here.
The open chat in here?
Yes, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, that she had said something to me, so that's why I wanted her to put it in here.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we've man, wow. There's no way that's right.
I'm going to take a short intermission.
Okay.
To do a oil change.
Sounds good. We got about 13 minutes here.
Yeah.
So let these boys get some more practice in. I figured they could use it after the absolute terrible temperatures we had. So we'll see how many people we get show up for this one. Looks like we got a lot of returning guys, which is good.
What's funny is that it's still 114.
She says she got her 4th. She's done. That ties your moon car record. One of these times we got to get JD McHaley in a race, though. He was interested in running tonight, and I gave him the option, and he said that nope, he was going to run race control. So one of these times we're gonna have to get somebody else to play the main guy and let him get on track with some of these guys.
Hello.
I'll say once you guys teach me how to keybind, I have no problem doing that.
Oh, I can do it really easy. You'll be good to go. So
I have stuff set up on my Stream Deck, but the last time I tried doing it in one of my sessions, it didn't work.
You have to make sure that you're clicked in, or otherwise, it won't take the keybind. So it's kind of weird, kind of stupid, but whatever.
I was pretty sure I was clicked in, but I don't know. I'll have to test that later.
Because I've run into it with my Stream Deck. If I'm not clicked into the sim, it won't take the keybinds, which is why when I do the broadcast stuff, I can't flip flop and clear black flags without without bringing the ribbons and stuff back up. So like right now I'm just kind of covering the race control for JD since he stepped away.
I'm helping clear blacks right
okay,
now.
if you got it, then I can leave the bars out of the thing. But
yep, you're good.
Did you have the setup fixed in the previous race?
Yes, it should be fixed now. If you look at my ribbons, if you look at my ribbons, it's not gonna be right set up.
Yeah, I looked at mine and I was like, North Wilkesboro, what?
Wait, what? Oh, so if you're in watching, you can change your setup. If you're in sim, you can't.
Yeah, and at first I was like, North Wilkesboro, is that why I was so slow?
I don't know why it doesn't force them to have to run the correct setup, but
yeah, that's weird.
It's dumb. So,
by the way, we have somebody in the race with the last name of Evernham.
I saw that.
Willie.
We got a pretty wide range on the iRating again.
Kova's in this one too.
Yeah.
I don't think he was in the last one, was he?
Yeah, he was. Yep.
Oh, was he?
Yep.
Huh. Okay. The 7 car's last name is Wombwell.
We got about 10 more minutes. If anybody watching wants to join in, now's your time to do it. Just search FASCAR in the hosted section. That'll get you into the race. As long as you're 1200 iRating or higher and a C 1.0 safety rating and higher.
Tyler's out there making friends.
Race now or forever hold your seat.
Race now or forever hold your seat, he says. Oh, that's funny.
People are just dying everywhere.
Yeah, I see a few getting into the wall. Like I said, this should be a lot better race. Although I say that and it'll probably be worse because we've cooled the track down.
It's gonna tighten them up a little bit.
Oh, it's gonna tighten them up a lot bit. I mean, you figure they're down 30 degrees on temperature.
Yeah, but it's still 114.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 114 here is not uncommon for us.
I'm reading 118 for iRacing, so.
Well, I mean, now that
it was 114 a minute ago.
Yeah, now that they're, I
118.
was gonna say, now that they're rolling, I'm not surprised that we're seeing what we're seeing.
Yeah, it's gonna heat up the track a little bit.
Right. So,
I'm gonna step away and get a refreshment.
Sounds like a
Hey
solid...
boys, I'm back.
Oh, perfect. JD's back. Well, I'm gonna step away too and use the facilities for 2 seconds here before we get this
sounds like a good idea
underway. So JD, entertain the chat. You have Robin with you. I'm sure you guys could talk about something goofy.
Yes, sweetie. Gertrude's back with her smokes.
All right, I'm gonna leave you guys.
I'm
for a minute.
always watching, Wazowski.
Robin, sweetie, you did wonderful. You got a 4th place in that race.
Yeah,
How
I
did
went
you
from
do it?
P30 to P4. 30 to 4th. I don't know, and I got
34th.
wrecked a lot.
That's about how many Virginia Slims I had before 9 a.m.
Oh, my Lanta. Okay.
All right, I'm done.
Hawaiian Ball says, "Hey, JD."
Hawaiian Ball. Syrup and sadness. Pardon me.
That is so lovely.
This is the epitome of testosterone. Do you like it?
Yeah, totally. I think that's great.
So, I thought you did fantastic.
Thank you.
It's
Oh,
kinda-
Diggs said I did a good job too. Thank you, Diggs.
Yeah, it kind of sucked that Spicer landed on you in that flip.
Oh, Spicer?
Yeah.
That's funny. JD said it's too bad that Spicer landed on me. I didn't realize it was Spicer. Oh, who's wrecking? Oh, Tom goes underneath them.
It's Damien, the Gom brothers.
And Tyler.
Or should I call them the Brothers Gom? You like the Brothers Grimm?
I do kind of like the Brothers Gom.
There was something I was just thinking about when I walked away. Oh, has anybody heard from Spicer since that flip? I mean, should
No,
we check a local hospital?
Yeah,
He's
they
probably in the
actually did-
hospital, dude.
They did ask to make sure he was okay. He was okay, and he did say he was okay. He was back on the track right after that, actually.
Oh God, that
He
was
was a little bit down
So-
on his luck, but
Yeah, we checked on him, and his response was,
Oh, May?
Ah, okay.
I'll mail him a nice little basket.
Oh
got
my
another
God.
good turnout for the doubleheader.
Yeah, we're looking at almost 30 cars for this one.
Yeah, I just didn't have it in me to do another one.
So I I can compare it to Moon Car. Granted, I've never even run one of my own races. So I know the stress level that you can be put under knowing that you only have 2 fast repairs. One thing that I do have to do before this race gets going, though, I have to set my cameras because I suck at this and always forget to set my cameras. So we're going to do that real quick. Just so we've got that.
What do you mean set your cameras?
I got to zoom them out because with my triples, it puts the zoom funky. So I just zoom them all out so they look how they would look if I was on a single monitor. Which realistically...
Why don't you save that as a preset so you can just load it?
See,
You ask a
Diesel,
lot.
now you're really asking a lot of me. I already roll with all of this software that I have to keep track of. And
You're speaking too much wisdom here.
Yeah, it's like JD. He's a Lorax and he speaks for the trees, but for some goddamn reason, the trees are speaking Vietnamese. Oh,
When the hell did
that's
this
a
Lorax thing start? I don't know where that came from.
I started it because
Dr. Seuss?
you have the mustache. You're a barrel-chested man like a Lorax, and well, you've got a fiery attitude like Danny DeVito.
Okay, at least I know where it came from. I genuinely didn't know where it started.
It's something that hit me the other day.
Oh my god! Just thinking Lorax.
Okay, Robin wants to race this. She's got 3.5 minutes, and she's itching her hands like a troubled child on crack, looking at her steering wheel.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, good lord!
Imagine how she'd be looking at that wheel if it was a Moza.
Right? See, for the chat, you guys don't get to see practice very often. I usually cut that out, but obviously with a doubleheader, we don't really have a choice. So you're going to see guys doing some absolutely dumb things.
Hey, that's what makes it entertaining. You should start airing practice more.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
I would.
Get the weather up on screen here so people can get an idea of what it's doing.
Oh,
the chat is calling for Robin. I can hear it already.
Do we want Robin?
Well,
Circle yes for yes, circle no for
So,
no, and pass the no back.
Track temp is up to 120, which I kind of figured. She's loading in.
Yep.
She
I
is
saw her jump
loading
into a race chat.
in.
Dude, the track was almost 150 last race.
Yeah.
I am going to make my nut bar paint public
It was
now.
cooler because it had some overcast in the beginning.
Diesel, the meme paints are hilarious. If anybody's looking for a funny 87 paint, Diesel makes what we call meme paints. They're basically, think of it as if you took a thesaurus and went, okay, DuPont, paint car. It's funny. They're hilarious. And he does a really good job with them.
Who did it first, though? Wanger, remember?
Well, the original Wanger actually came off of, Jordan Worth started that with the Gen 6 cars, and Turnip took it to an 87. So I think it's funny that he did that, and I think he did a little bit more of a twist on it because it looks like a 5-year-old drew it in crayon.
Yep, and that did inspire what I do now.
Yes. Diesel actually takes what should look like the actual and then tweaks the logos, which makes it even more funny.
Yeah, and I do all of the writing, the lines, the numbers, everything is by hand with a mouse, so it looks, subpar.
Exactly. Makes it definitely funny. So
I think this week I'm going to work on a Lorax paint.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
A Lorax paint. That's what we're going with?
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is make sure I speak for what I speak for.
Oh, I'm going to do it.
I want you to see the Lorax holding a sign with Draft Masters with a red line through it.
My name is JD, and I speak for the Dega.
I speak for the series that no longer get participation because of Draft Masters.
Dega, he says. Oh my God.
No, I speak for the other series that don't get any love because of Draft Masters.
Oh man.
Do it right, at least.
I was just going generic and gonna make a Vietnam Lorax.
Yes, that would be good.
All right. That's
Put them in full kit and
that'd be good.
That's fair. Oh man. And for some reason, and I'm just seeing this. If somebody was watching this on TikTok, I'm sorry. Apparently Restream has a totally different section just for the TikTok stuff. We had a whole bunch of people watching. I had no idea. There's comments, all sorts of crap. So if you were watching there, I am totally sorry that I was not paying attention because the Restream section for that is totally new. So we'll deal with that as it comes. How many cars we got in this session?
36.
So,
35.
Yeah, 35. So if you want, JD, you can do your rule spiel, and then if you want to, I can cover the choose car stuff. That way it breaks it up a little bit.
Okay.
So let JD get the rule stuff out. For those that are watching that don't know, the general rules that we have, it is 40 laps. There's 2 fast repairs. Under caution, all of the lead lap cars have to go down to the yellow line. Lap cars can get their lap back on the high side. There is no pit road speed limit under green or under yellow. We try to make sure that we hammer the crap out of the clear black flag things so that way they can get going. But all in all, that's the rules in a nutshell. They are allowed to beef under caution if they take somebody out or wreck them, other than the person that they are trying
Dennis, I'm going to go through it.
Trying to beef with. They can't they go to the back if they hit somebody else in the process. So man, I think we hit more people that just joined in.
For those of you who are just joining us for this one go over the quick rules real quick. This is a 40-lap race with as many green white checkers as it takes to finish. You do have 2 lap cars to get your lap back.
Yeah, I guess it's 36 still. Greg Welling going to put it on the poll so far. We get quite a few people on track, so I expect that to start to fill in. Tyler's going to put it in 8th. Eric Dillingham put it in at 7th so far. See how many of these guys qualify and how many of them say to heck with it and start from the back.
Damn it, Ron, there's no pizza.
Is he still asking about pizza? Sorry, Ron, no pizza. Oh, God. Ron says that he's going to be in the back, but they have no chance anyways because Robin the Dega Queen is on the track. Ron said that there's no point in him racing. He says you're going to win this thing. Oh, man.
Please go over pay attention to iRacing position.
Oh, yes, thank you, Gary. When it comes to lining up to your position during caution, do not listen to what iRacing says. Just line up behind the appropriate car.
All right.
Clear black flags whenever that's
We should have qualifying running down here.
Under caution.
I think I got 23 that have qualified. Might get a couple more. I think maybe Robin's going to qualify here. Yeah, we got a few guys still qualifying. JD, I'd say if it starts to thin out too much up front, we need to look
I
at...
know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm way ahead of you. And I heard you saying that during the last race, but I'm way ahead of you with that. I'll make sure to,
Okay. Yeah, let's just... Because otherwise I feel like it's going to get too strung out, and we obviously don't want that. We're going to have some close racing here, so...
Yepers.
But,
that's the whole reason we have the getting laps back, too, so...
True.
So I'll make sure.
I will say we've been holding on the edge of a record here tonight with 31 viewers on the stream, almost as an average. So,
FASCAR.
Oh God,
Gary,
Gary's,
what are you doing?
I do have a
flipping.
request.
Yes.
Either I or because I want to make sure I hit all bases when I do the rule spill to them.
Yep.
I may jump into your rules and update them.
Okay. You have you have the availability to do that. So anything that isn't in there, make sure they're updated. Just edit the post.
Yeah.
Or if you need me to edit it or whatever, I can get it done.
No, it'll be fine. I can do it just fine. I just wanted to make sure that was okay because I want to make sure I put the iRacing and choose car stuff in there.
Okay.
Because when we made that, there was no choose car.
That is true.
Yeah, that is true. Because that's what happens when you scratch on the back of a napkin in a hotel room.
Yeah.
And what's
That's
funny is
literally
that
what
we
it
only
was.
had one race without the choose car.
Well, that's because that actually predated FASCAR being a full thing. Or no, yeah, you're right. We did the very first 80. It was at 87s at Daytona. Didn't have a choose car, and it was because of that. Because there was no room with the cone, you had to go down in the grass. We come up with the choose car thing. So
How did we come up with that?
The choose
just
car?
saying, hey, you know what yeah.
Actually, no, Dega was the first race, and it's because everybody kept running over the cone.
Oh, that's that's true.
So
they
we
thought it
came
was
up
funny.
Yep. So we came up with it as I think it was me, JD, AJ. There was like four of us that were sitting in the chat. I know Korn was there, and we were like, "What is the best way to where if it gets hit, it's actually like gonna penalize?"
You make it a car.
Exactly.
All right, so we got Jake Burton going to be your pole sitter. Chris Kovalenko on the outside. We got Trey James in third. Gregwell in fourth. Well, let's get this grid up on screen before these boys start going. We'll just kind of go through it here. Damian Conrad, Dick Warfield, Rodney German, Casey Pfeiffer, Joe Sullivan, Tim Wright going to round up your top 10. Connor Blasco, Brandon Steele, Sam Green, Scott McLean, Tyler Nichols, Lewis Catalan, Glenn Womble, Rick Sanchez, Kyle Canterbury, Willie Evernham going to roll out your top 20. Robin Stevens, Gary Freeman, David Knight, Eric Dillingham, Greg Smith, Phil Connor, Tom Gom, Shane Jenkins, Jake Gom, Mark Spittlemeister, Ron St. Louis, Kurt Smith, Adam Hollinsworth, Cale Spicer, Ryan Pett are going to round out the rest of the field with Justin Bell bringing up the rear. We're going to get this rolling. Okay, so we'll get this going. Joe, I see you're watching on TikTok, man. make sure you're not texting and driving, please. I think the grid, for some reason, Aaron, the grid does it that way, and I don't understand. I'm still working through the SDK stuff. JD has some great ideas that we're going to pop up on screen, I think, at some point. So,
I actually have a theory about that.
Wait a minute. AJ.
Because
what?
Did you didn't even notice? Did somebody say
pop?
Pop?
Who popped?
You said pop, so I used the pop emoji.
Sorry.
Or thing. Sorry.
Robbie,
but
dude,
I have a theory about
you gotta get
the
in
whole,
here, man. Diesel.
The whatever that thing is.
The grid with SDK.
Yeah, I think I know why it's backwards, and because if you think about it, the old NASCAR broadcast, what did they do? They had a stationary camera that all the cars would drive past,
and it would be backwards.
Yes, because the inside would be on the right.
The Ricky Rudd 28 car. I'm looking.
Connor Blasco, I believe.
Is that who's in the 28?
I think. I'm not 100% sure.
Because it's on that high lane, so it's got the high vis Haviland.
Race car is off.
It might be Brandon Steele. I'm not 100%.
Out to a heck of a jump. Kova gonna fall in behind Jake Burton. We're gonna get this thing underway. We'll see if we can have a little bit better racing than we did the last time.
It is Brandon Steele in the 28.
Okay. I'll try to get that on screen for you there, Aaron, when we get back under caution. So,
speaking of, he just went 3 wide into turn 1.
Jake Burton going to continue to lead. Kova wants the lead in this thing.
Watch Kova, man. He's due for winning something like this.
I'm looking to see. We got the Gom brothers all the way back in 26th and 28th. So we'll have to see where that rolls out. Greg Wellen up in third there in that Dale Earnhardt scheme. Damian Conrad. I love Damian's paint scheme.
3 wide.
3 wide.
Kova's loose.
We're going to roll. They were 4 for a second. Man, it was getting wild. Damian says, I want a piece of that lead in that bright blue Pontiac.
What's funny is I have mine set to most exciting. It has not left the 28.
I'm not surprised. Greg says, heck
Dude
this.
is moving.
Greg is rolling out of it. Trey Schmidt to the bottom. Damian got turned.
Right up front.
In front of the whole pack.
Oh, man.
I caught that out of the corner of my eye. We're going to go back and look at this.
35 spun by himself afterwards.
I'm going to far chase Damian here because I see something. The 51 goes to sneak it under the bottom. Damian doesn't move, and it's his right as they get to the corner.
So what is the ruling on that, sir?
He technically was below the yellow, but also Damian was, or whichever 51 is in the blue, they did throw a block, so I'm not sure on that one.
Damian's in
the blue.
Well, if we're not
sure, unless we're sure,
Damian's in the blue.
Probably shouldn't mess with it.
Yeah,
unless it's obvious.
Damian's in the blue. Man, that's a tough call because Damian holds his line.
Yeah, that one's too hard to call. I think just racing incident.
I don't know.
I'm not real sure, but we're going to go back live.
That is hard. I actually don't know how to call that.
Also, is Talon in this race?
I did not see Talon join.
No.
That would have been funny.
There's your beef.
We have beef. We have beef.
There's your beef.
Holy crap.
Yep. I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Yep. Oh my God.
Like I said, they're allowed to do it as long.
One car.
He only hit the guy that he was looking for.
Who's the one in the mellow yellow 51?
Looks like that's Trey Schmidt.
Okay.
So
in sim he's 33.
Correct. They're allowed.
He said he's a moon car guy.
They're allowed to beef as long as they don't
take anyone else out.
Don't murder each other, or don't murder more people, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, and he had a perfectly clear shot that whole time.
Oh, I gotta subtract a lap.
Yep.
Thanks. I got distracted by that.
Tyler's going to be your leader. I figure the only guys that we're going to really have pitting are anybody that's got damage, things of that nature. I got to get my track map up. There we go. That was some definite beef there, though.
They're still going.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
surprised.
saw that coming. They're still going at it?
I'm not surprised that they're bitching.
They're
with each
really
other.
angry.
I could understand it either way.
Yeah. But they didn't. They are allowed to have beef. That is in the rules.
They are.
Yeah.
As long as they don't take anybody else out.
It was a perfect execution.
Oh yeah.
Well, because I saw Damien after I got back to the live. I'm like, he's still on it. And then we got to the front, and I'm like, they're coasting. And I see Damien come around the high side. I went, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so Tyler's going to be your control car here. He's gonna take this thing green for us. So we've made it 4 laps.
Aaron, that is the reason my meme paints now have sim stamp versions as well.
Tyler gonna bring him to the green. They're off. We got Robin up there in 4th. See if she can keep it up there.
We got somebody hanging way back.
I see Eric coming off of turns 3 and 4. I think he got collected in some of that. So
whoever's in the orange tide card just bailed as soon as the green flag flew.
Just said to heck with it and got out of it.
Yup.
Might work out for him.
He just said he's brand new, so he's just trying to get seat time.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's all right. That's how you learn.
We got Trey Schmidt shoving it
3
back
wide up
the middle,
front.
3 wide. Robin on the bottom side. Tyler on the high side. They're going to be 3 wide for second place.
Ooh.
Tight coming off.
Almost
Robin
made
holds
contact.
the bottom. We got that Haviland car coming up through the front.
Yeah, who's that now?
Looking 4.
That is going to be Brandon Steele. 4 wide coming across the line.
10's below the yellow.
I see somebody
I don't know.
bailing.
Oh, he's into the field. Yep, they're wrecking. That was not the best move.
Back of the pack wrecking.
No.
We're going to stay green. Tyler's going to pinch him down to the yellow line. He's not going to let him come up.
Look at 4th place.
I see that. The old wife is in 4th place, looking to try to get this thing up into the lead position. She's been running Draft Masters all day.
I literally
Oh my God.
Sorry, she ran it twice. She's back here yelling at me.
Oh,
I'm just
Trey's
laughing at the
loose.
banner inside.
You got a little help there, I think.
Yeah, I see a little bit of dancing. Tyler's going to be hung out to dry on the
25's
high side.
blinking. Or 26, I'm sorry.
Oh, Robin looking underneath the Haviland car. He's loose.
Made a little bit of contact. And here comes Gary.
The lawnmower's coming into the picture.
Holy crap. Oh, somebody's in the wall.
Yep, all by themselves. Still rolling. Tyler's holding that Haviland car down.
There is a destroyed race car on the bottom of the track coming into the tri-oval.
I was going to say, I've seen a couple of them. There's a few guys getting back rolling here. The question is...
There to the outside of Robin.
This 28. Who is this?
That's Brandon Steele in front of you, dear.
Steele and Tyler are making contact.
Yep. I see. Oh! He shoves him down to the line. Tyler says,
One car down low.
don't take my position away. Robin 3 wide with Nick on the low side, Gary on the high side. Schmidt continues to lead. Schmidt
Gary backs
loose
off.
coming off. Tyler is not letting these guys get away. He is holding
he's
on
not.
to the side by himself. He says, "You're gonna have to shake me off."
He is side drafting the hell out of that 28
and he is
car.
keeping it tight. The question is where's the wreck gonna come from that brings out the next yellow?
Looking at the top 3, I think it's there.
Yeah, it's going to be close. Tyler's going to get a run off the high side. He comes right back to the door of the 28. Trey going to try and arc it down in there, I think, so that way he can get them tires cool a little bit. I see Robin fading back. I'm thinking the tires are getting hot. Spicer creeping into the mix. I see him back there after a wild first race. Ooh, Trey's loose. We're going to move the camera up just a little bit. Tyler to the bottom with Nick.
Yeah, Nick came out of nowhere.
He kind of just was slow creeping. 28 almost into the wall.
I think there might have been slight contact.
Yep.
I wonder if Robin's fading back in anticipation of a wreck.
That's what I'm kind of thinking, too.
26 in the wall, 28 in the wall.
Oh, he's loose. He keeps it rolling. Good golly, this is wild.
I'll say, who's going to maintain their tires? 4
That's
wide
the
and
question.
travel.
Spicer gets bumped high. They're 3 wide.
Somebody's scraping the wall.
Yeah, Spicer got the wall a little bit, I think, trying to straighten it out. They got a 4-car breakaway up front. Oh, 28 pounds the wall with Gary behind him. We're starting to get a little thin up front.
Spicer just took it 3 wide to make a pass.
Yeah, he's on the move. Top 4 are tight. They're starting to lose the 7 of Womble. Or Womwell.
He's got their draft, so he might be anticipating something.
Tyler, now it's just down to a 3-car battle. They've dropped Burton a little bit.
Hawaiian, I think even Jesus would be too scared to run this.
Yeah, this is nuts. Tyler going to be your leader. Trey Schmidt second. Nick Warfield in third. They're starting to have a couple of cars rejoin the fray here.
Spicer low on steel, looking to make a pass.
I see that.
He's got that front pack.
Now
he's looking to get
Tyler
more
Lu's
spots.
coming off.
It's already
Remember, they
quite
cannot
a bit
make it on
cleaner.
fuel. It's going to be tight. But I think it's a matter of time before we see JD use the yellow flag button here.
I'll say same thing comes into play as last race. If we don't get anything by 20, we want to tighten it back up, or
that I think that might be the idea here. But
Gary's got contact. He
Robin's
lost a
in the
bumper.
wall hard.
Yep, Gary lost a bumper.
They're side by side up front for the lead.
51 got a little loose there on exit.
Oh, the 51's getting close to the 24.
Aaron brings up a good point. Can anybody make it on tires?
Yeah, I've done 50 laps at Talladega on the same set.
With these temperatures, though?
Track temp's 116.
It's not very fun, but it's doable.
You think that's what Spicer's going to do?
Also, you got to start from the beginning, though. If you run them hard, they don't come back.
You got to start saving, but I don't think. I mean, yeah, even if we tighten this thing up at 20, it'll give these guys a chance to really race it out again. Man, it's getting tight up front again. Trey gonna shove it to the bottom. 3 wide in the tri-oval. And it's a tight 3 wide. Good golly.
I thought Nick was about to turn himself there.
I thought so too. We got 2 distinct packs right now, and I'm just waiting to see somebody flinch or fart wrong.
Ooh, 24 in the wall.
Yep. 3
That's
wide.
gonna let Spicer get another place.
Yep. They're back down to 2.
I'll say Spicer's hunting for a top 5 right now.
I see Robin's on pit road. What happened to her?
she hit the outside wall when she was back at about 12th or 13th, and then hit the inside wall and blew the engine. So she is towing. She's dropped down. She's rolling again. 3 wide up front, almost 4.
If there's anyone that can maintain this pace and save tire, it's gonna be Spicer.
Yep.
That man won a championship in the Division 1 for the 87s without running a single damn super speedway race last season.
Wow.
Ooh, this tight 3.
Oh, he's losing it.
They're wrecking hard.
They're dying. Oh, that. Oh, ooh.
Oh, Kale
Spicer's
goes
dead.
helicoptering again. Holy crap, they're everywhere.
Oh, man.
We'll come back.
That's a lot of death.
That's a lot of death.
That's a lot of damage.
JD, I would say we could run a full caution here since we're halfway.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, we're at 25 to go.
Yeah,
it's close to halfway.
Yeah, we're pretty close, and they went a long way without a caution.
Yeah. I'm shocked they went that long.
Golly.
Especially the way they were running each other.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Spicer.
Man. Guess who your leader is?
I see who the leader is.
Well, Wyatt Earp himself, Phil Connor, is going to lead this thing down to pit road. Obviously, all of them gonna pit here. So,
we got Wombwell in second.
Yep, we got Well in second.
Well, Wellen is third. Wombwell is second.
Womwell second. Wellen, sorry, brain fart.
Oh, Womwell?
Wellen is third. So, man, this is wild. I wasn't sure how many people we'd have for the second one here, but oh man.
I mean, yeah, it's not as many. We had 41, 42 in the last one, but we still got 34 cars in this one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it definitely changes things. So Phil gonna lead him down pit road. We'll see if he can get on and off and back out in front where the less of the craziness is.
Oh, this is the part where I gotta push the button a lot.
Yep. See who our leader's gonna be here. A lot of guys working on.
Don't shorten this, JD. It's full yellow.
Oh,
yep, full yellow on this one. Sam Green's gonna be your leader, but it looks like he has damage. Am I live? I'm live. Sam hasn't pitted yet. He's out in front behind the pace car right now.
What do you ask?
Negative.
If he's on the lead lap.
Yep, Sam's on the lead lap. He's got right front damage, so I don't know if he'll...
18.
He might pit this thing again. So Dennis and the Choose car are going to be hanging for a second while we do one more lap around this joint. Oh, so Sam will be pitting, so that'll put Jake Burton as your leader here. Phil in second. I got one Gom brother up front. Oh, it looks like Tom's still sitting on pit road getting some things fixed. But we got Jake on track right now. Robin getting some new tires on that thing. So 23 to go. We'll restart with 21 to go. So like I said, we're at that halfway point. So That's why the long caution here. Man, we've been live for 2 hours and 10 minutes at this point. So thank you all for sticking around and hanging out through this craziness that is FASCAR Sunday nights.
Make sure to hit that like button.
Yeah, don't forget to hit the like. If you're new here, hit subscribe.
And if you want some sim racing gear, I think a certain somebody has affiliate links.
That we do. You'll catch them in the chat, or they're down in the script. I think they're in the description below, unless I totally bunged that one. I was in a little bit of a hurry today, so I might not actually have that
I
in the
do not
description.
see them in the description.
Once the pace car hits me, JD, go ahead and have them stop getting laps back.
Yeah, it's probably a
Okay.
safe idea. Try and get a better angle on Dennis, so that way we can see if he gets hit here. It's the highlight of the night.
I want to see a choose car graphic pop up whenever it's on there, just because it deserves it.
All right, so Jake Burton going to be your control car coming to the start-finish line, so let them know that that's the plan. We're going to get this thing back underway. First time we've seen Phil up front of one of these things before.
Think he can stay there?
Phil?
Yeah, we're definitely.
I think Phil could stay there.
I need to make some fast car notes.
Okay.
For myself.
Yep.
I just want to make sure I don't forget anything. I mean, I haven't been, but
It
I
just
just want
makes
to
it
make
easier
sure.
if you got a notepad.
Yeah, I got to make a fast car notepad for myself. I'll do that tomorrow.
All right.
Almost like I told you to do that last week.
We got 29 still on lead lap. I see Spicer gaining into the back of the pack. We're gonna go green. We're gonna get this thing rolling.
And they're off.
Hard under throttle. Phil Connor gonna try and squeeze that other good wrench machine down and hold on to that second position, because I know where he wants to be, and it ain't anywhere near the back.
I love Phil. I would love to see him win, man.
He's got the knowledge when it comes to building a setup. That if you want to know a guy that can build something that works, Phil's your guy. We got a blinker up there in the middle of the pack. We got the 20.
Sam Elliott himself.
3 wide.
Oh man, they're pushing the pusher almost. Joe Sullivan down to the inside. He says, "I want the lead too."
It was 3 wide, 2 deep for a second there.
Oh man, we're still going. We got Greg Wellen up front at this point. Zoom to him. They're doing a lot of shuffling.
They're
Hey,
slicing and dicing
don't
throughout
sleep.
the whole field right now.
That's
Don't
what I'm
sleep
seeing.
on old Jacob Gum. He's in the top 10. Maybe he can get that repeat.
Oh, they're 4 wide
4
down
wide.
to 1. Back down to 3. Brandon Steele says,
Oh,
I'm going to
man.
take the lead in this thing.
They were looking 4 wide for a second there.
I know Brandon's one of the moon
three's
car
in the
guys
wall.
that are in here.
Wrecking in the back.
Looks
Oh,
like
somebody blew their
One
engine.
flipping. Staying green.
we're staying green. We're still rolling.
I
Looks
just
like
noticed
Eric's
we have
involved.
2 mellow yellow cars.
Yeah, I saw
Ooh,
that
that's
too.
close. Tyler thought about shoving it in there.
Oh, Tyler wants to get back to front. He's
Ooh.
thinking the same thing Phil is. I don't want to be in the back.
Ooh,
And I
ooh,
see
ooh.
Eric is
That's
not
tight.
happy.
I see Jake coming with him. Oh man, 3 wide, back down to 2.
What happened to Eric?
I'm not really sure. I didn't see it in the back. I'm watching the front part of it.
Yeah, something
Oh, I
happened.
saw-
Oh, Phil's
single
just
car
oh
down
boy.
low. Ooh.
the 26 hard in the wall on
Ooh.
the inside. Didn't look like he come back up, so we're gonna stay green here.
Damien got into Kova a little bit, I think.
Oh man, that Tide car's ripped up pretty bad.
Howie, he said he got hurt pretty bad.
Tyler's gonna be your leader. He's got Brandon Steele right behind him in that 28 Haviland car.
I'm actually checking what happened to Eric because I'm curious.
Yeah, he's pretty upset.
Ooh, the 35 Tide car came up into him and shoved him into the wall.
Oof.
and Eric ended up spinning on his roof. He got completely screwed.
Well, there's still plenty of time. Plenty of time to get out there still, but
yeah, there's still lots of
Steele
time.
going to be your new leader. Man, it is. They are just flipping back and forth on this lead. Your winner from the earlier race, Jake Gomm, sitting fifth.
Tight.
Ooh, they're dooring side by side. Can Jake get it done 2 in a row?
Man, he
That would be
absolutely can.
hilarious.
That would be pretty legendary.
That'd be
of a
wild.
move.
That would be wild. Tyler into the wall.
Ooh,
Jake
he's
into
in
the
the
wall.
wall.
They're still rolling. 3 wide up front. Reckon behind. Oh my God, they're slipping on the backstretch. We still got about a 10-15 car group up front.
Yep.
Tom was involved in that one.
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh boy.
Oh,
seven
Tyler
spinning.
with
Oh,
seven
Tyler's
around.
out.
Caution is out. I think I saw Tyler go flying.
Yeah, he did
caught
get a
Eric.
little bit of a partial
We're gonna roll
blowover.
that back.
I think Tyler might have got into the back of the 7. Oh, it was the 7 that had a partial blowover, not Tyler.
I seen somebody went airborne. So Joe Sullivan going to be your leader coming to pit road.
I mean to talk over you, Dennis. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I wasn't driver, so you went over me anyways.
So 16 to go here. Still anybody's race. Eric's getting his laps back on the high side. He is flying.
Have you ever noticed that the cautions, King will do shot glasses, Diggs will do full mugs?
Yeah.
I love that.
I want you to take a look at which 2 cars are in 3rd and 4th right now.
I see
Well,
that.
3rd and 5th now.
I see that. I've been keeping an eye on that after the Arby's
Arby's. We have got beef, motherfuckers.
moment of the race.
All right, you're gonna want to drop it down to 1 lap, JD. Here once they cross the line.
It is interesting to have 2 main moon car guys in this field tonight. I know Travis he's on break while he's got Christmas going on, so kind of cool to have some of those guys join in and have some fun with us.
Which ones are the moon car guys?
It's gonna be Trey Schmidt and Brandon Steele.
Oh, okay.
So, Damien going to be your leader off pit road coming to the pace car.
He won't.
All right.
I don't think you will.
No.
Did
he
you say
just
we're
passed
choosing?
me. Yes, I already did it.
Okay. I thought you did.
And no more getting laps back.
Let these guys choose, get in line, fall in place, and Damien's going to be our control car. We got Joe Sullivan to the outside, Jake Burton behind Damien, Trey Schmidt in fourth.
I like what you've been doing this, reminding the control car.
Probably a good idea, just so there's no confusion. So we're going to switch this to... We'll go with this guy for right now. We'll clear up some of this field of view. Give you guys a little bit more to watch here. Damien's going to bring us to the green flag. These guys can roll once the pace car hits pit road. Pace car's on pit road. He can go anytime he wants. I think he's going to hold him for a second, though. There we go. We're off. I see.
Damien definitely can win this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, easily.
Tom coming out of the pits.
Yep, he's going to be working to get some laps back here.
I know I'm keeping an eye on our
caution.
No, he didn't. He's still 2 down.
Damien's going to lead. Joe Sullivan in tow. Trey Schmidt going to look to the outside. Got Jake Burton looking to the bottom of these guys, but if they can hook up, maybe try to keep this thing in line, outrun these boys, it might work out for them. I see Brandon Steele creeping back in. 3 wide back there with Nick Warfield. Now, everybody's on freshies, so it's going to change things a little bit, but anything is still possible.
I'm keeping an eye on our lady back there.
Like I said, I see her creeping in. She's sitting in about 12th right now.
Yep.
At least that's what it shows on our screen. Oh, P11, actually.
Yep, just outside top 10.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's a tight top 10, too.
Also, I got to say, the person in the 6 car, that Dick Trickle scheme looks really good.
It does.
Yeah, I've been admiring it, actually.
Yeah, that was actually
I was
really cool.
admiring it in the previous race because I was behind it a number of times.
Well, remember, Dennis ran that paint for a while back in the old days in that throwback league.
Well,
I didn't know that.
I think, Dennis, didn't you win in a Dick Trickle paint scheme here at Talladega in a Gen 7 car?
Ooh, they're
wrecking sideways in front of the field.
Road, that's a bad one.
Oh, Robin sideways. Can she catch it? She does.
I think Kale got collected in it again.
Shit. Tyler's flipping. That's a big one.
Oh, Sam Green's obliterated his front end. He does not have a right front wheel.
I've got to go back and look at that one.
Damien got loose. I don't know if he got a little help getting loose, but
Yeah,
that's what started the whole thing.
Take a look at that.
I think he might have gotten either a bump or maybe just arrow loose.
He got some help from Steele.
Oh, yep, right reared.
And Damien almost made it through, and then the 69 comes up in front of him.
Oh, damn it. That's a lot of good drivers taken out there.
What just happened there?
And somebody has their hood up.
Going back to look.
Uh-huh. It's 2 people that got beef with each other. The 51 decides to get the other 51 again.
Wow. Even though he had nothing to do with that wreck.
Yeah.
So that's why his hood was up.
And then was it the 10 hit him?
Just getting even.
Whoa, what was that about?
I'm not really sure. I don't know if he just couldn't turn or what.
Probably just couldn't. His car is pretty damaged.
I'm going to go back and take a look at that. You said he was number 10?
I thought it was the number 10 on the car. I could be wrong. All right, so Jake Burton going to be your leader.
Yeah, D, so why don't you go take a gander at that for me if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Jake's going to bring it down pit road along with everybody else.
Let's see. Internal view.
I think Damien had to tow, if I'm correct, Damien. And I'm hoping you still have a fast repair left.
It looked like he was trying to avoid, but he did not make a very good effort at avoiding.
I got Mark Spittelmeister as your leader.
Yep, Mark is going to be our control car, too.
Yep. Okay, so Damien says he's got one more fast repair left.
The 10 is in chat. He said he couldn't turn.
I wondered. All right, so they're going to be choosing. We got 10 to go. Still anybody's game here. Spicer going to take the low lane here. Tell Wellen to get back to the high side.
Yep.
Tell Wellen to get back to the high side. He was on the outside of the choose car when it came through.
Yep, you can't be changing your mind.
He's got to be behind the 69.
He's got it.
Okay.
He got it. He got it. He got it.
Yep,
Okay.
He's good. So we got Kale to the inside, Mark to the outside. Mark's going to be your control car. We're going to get this thing underway.
Look who's back there behind Gary.
Hey.
Oh, the 35 is going to start at the back of the longest line since he's got a damaged car, so Tom's going to catch the back of the field here. And
yep, the brothers Gom are right there with each other.
Oh God, this could only end badly.
Watch the Gom brothers, man.
We've seen how that went at Monza. So,
yeah.
How are we doing, Tempest?
Yeah, I'm sure that they don't mind. I'm sure they don't hold too much of a grudge with each other.
Yeah. So, Kale and Greg out front.
Oh,
Kale gets into Mark. Oh, man.
Yeah, it took his bumper off, I think. Yep. Mark has no rear bumper.
Yeah, no, Mark doesn't have a rear bumper.
And I believe they're about to catch...
Damien's flat out on the outside with a repaired car. If I was him, I think I'd just drift to the back and stay out of this thing and pray for another caution.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to go 4 here.
Yep. Just about 4 wide into the tri-oval.
Tyler thought about it.
They're 3 wide in the second group.
Oh, Mark's loose.
3 wide again.
Oh my God. The
Tyler
69's
nicked
up in
the
the
69
wall.
car.
Holy
spinning behind. Oh, man. The 6 car just got annihilated.
Yes, he did.
A few times.
And Damien's going to get his lap back. Oh, and Mark just nudged Spicer.
Oh, Tom just T-boned the shit out of that
Dang.
dude.
He had nothing to. He had nowhere to go.
Crap.
Yep.
Can you rewind that?
It was not your fault. It was not your fault.
Sure, because I squeezed.
No, it wasn't. I already looked at it.
I went underneath.
Well, Robin thinks that it was just her fault here with Tom.
No, I just went back and looked at it. It was just an unfortunate thing that happened there.
Yeah, you were below the yellow. That was or at the yellow, so but all right. Well, we got one lap in the book, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if you caught it, but Mark nudged Spicer after the yellow.
I did not see that, but I honestly, from what I saw, I don't think Kale expected to have the run, because he tried to get. I saw him pulled down below, but it looks like Mark's going to be fairly okay. Looks like mainly just the bumper missing.
It looked like Mark was going to go up to Spicer again.
I think he's trying to find his spot to fall in, but my God, what a wild race so far.
Oop.
They wanted a double header.
Yeah, they wanted a double. We gave him a double, and we gave him better track conditions. So
they
I don't know what. I'm not sure what Gary is upset about.
I have no
He's wanting
idea.
me to check the 31, but I didn't see anything.
Do we have a 31?
I don't know.
Brandon Steele, that's the 28.
It'd be the 28 Haviland car.
Oh, okay. Maybe I was looking at the wrong car.
Yeah. So we've had a group stay out. We're going to be one to go here. Dig, yeah, I would definitely say that somebody has a new height record at this point. So that was kind of wild. I think it's been since me in a street stock versus Crash in a modified. Somebody's went that high. So
I actually took a street stock into the stratosphere one time.
Oh wait.
It actually went straight up. There was no arc to it.
Kale and Greg going to the bottom here.
Oh, I see what he's talking about. He was worried that somebody had kind of jumped ahead, but he went back to the back.
All right, so Kale's going to be our control car. Tyler Nichols on the outside, going to start in second. Kale up 34 positions right now.
Show off.
Robin is sighing. I'm pretty sure she is beyond stressed out, but she loves this shit. Oh, she says she's ready for it to be over. Oh, man.
Wait, if he's leading, isn't that a last to first challenge?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
We've got Spicer, we've got Tyler, we've got Gary, we've got Robin, and we've got Jake all in the top group.
Did you say that's who the control car is?
Yes. It's Kale.
Okay. I got distracted by something I was doing there.
I don't see it being an issue. And Kale's off.
Well, there's one guy jumping low.
Yep, that's Steel. Yeah. He passed below the yellow.
It's legal. It's legal.
Is it legal?
Said it wasn't.
I thought it wasn't.
So if you ask iRacing, passing below the yellow in anything but the main corners is a legal move.
But you get a black for it if you pass them before the restart.
Well, I need a ruling.
We're gonna let it stand.
I need a
because we've let him jump from other places. So
I'm being told that it is in fact a legal move.
we've let him.
Kova and Jake back in the second
jump
group.
Other directions. It adds to the chaos. So.
I damn near did it at Monza if that caution hadn't come out.
3 wide at the front.
Wide. That's tight again.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Oh, he's rubbing it in. He's rubbing it in.
Who's rubbing what in?
He's telling Gary to keep notes.
Oh, boy.
Who is?
Steel.
Gary's going to kill him.
Oh, man. Steel to the bottom.
Oh, boy.
Kale gonna
3
cover.
wide into 3. Oh, 3 spinning.
Spinning.
They're dying. They're dying. Jake is out of it.
I just saw him get T-boned.
No, not Jake.
Yeah, he got collected.
I saw him get T-boned there.
Damn.
Although he should be fairly okay.
Does he have a faster pair left?
I would guess. I haven't seen him in too many things. So that's why I'm saying.
What caused that?
It looked like Mark might have got to the back of Greg. Greg went sideways. Mark tried to get off of him, and when he did, it just kind of erupted from there. So they're gonna catch the pace car. Kale gonna be your leader. We're gonna use up one of those green-white checkers here this time. I'm gonna use the restroom really quick while I got a chance. I'll be right back, boys.
We still have Gary, Kova, and Robin in the top 10. Damien, don't text and drive.
All right, how you feeling, Damien? Let us know how you're feeling about this.
Where you going, Greg? I don't think I'm gonna be able to make 2 in a row.
You can do it.
All right, we're gonna be shortening this up.
All right. I do. I appreciate the reminders. I do.
Choose cars in position, choosing this time.
Ba, 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 ba. You know what this reminds me of?
All right.
Reminds me of the desert.
I got a refill. Gary's got no rear bumper.
I need another refill. I haven't had 2 seconds to do anything.
Man, I'm not even drinking beer. I'm just drinking water.
Mine's going through.
All right, so we're officially in green white checker land.
Yep.
Who we liking?
Oh man, I don't know. They're choosing this time, right?
Why don't you just throw a random $5 chip on the roulette table, because that's about where you're gonna be.
Yeah, I'm like flip a quarter here.
You know
and
what?
Kova just hit me.
I'm gonna say
Are you
Gary.
Serious? How bad did he get you?
He swiped me.
That's an end of line.
What?
He didn't get a 0x or anything?
I did.
I mean, if you got a 0x and it gives you a card number. That's.
Hang on. I'll look back at it.
Okay. Well, you better make it quick. I mean, if they get rolling, just have him roll and move to the back of the longest line under speed. But all right, so Spicer going to be your control car. We got Brandon Steele on the outside.
Said there was net code.
No, it wasn't. He hit him.
Okay.
I can only go off of what we see on a replay, and if the replay shows it, he's got to go to the end of the line. Unfortunately, it might save him though.
Yeah.
Gary's right behind the gentleman that he wanted to be behind, so we'll see what happens here. Oh, and Gary didn't shift down.
Oh, come on, Gary. I had my money on you.
Oh, no, Gary.
It might save him, but Spicer out to a good lead. All they have to do
Gary's
is make
missing a bumper still.
Yeah, he's missing his rear. 4-car breakaway at the lead. Steele headed to the outside. Tyler going to get up behind him, see if he can't make a run at Spicer.
Robin and Tom together at the
They
back.
got a good run going.
Oh my God, they got to run around Spicer like it's going out of style.
But can they clear him, or is it just going to... Yep,
Steele,
he's going to leave Tyler hanging.
Yep, Steele clears him. He leaves Tyler hanging.
Hey, Tyler's been doing that side drafting really well, though.
He's been hanging that out pretty
Steele's
good.
Going to come back up.
Oh!
I have a feeling...
Oh, 3 wide. Spicer
Three
hangs
wide.
onto it. 4 wide through the
Almost to the
trial.
white.
Back down to 3.
Oh, my God.
All right, we're in
Holy
white,
cow.
white flag.
However this thing ends.
It's
There's
official.
one more lap to go.
Sullivan.
Tyler wants to
Tyler
win this so
tight.
bad.
Spicer.
I can take my finger off.
Warfield. Who's it going to be?
God, they're tight.
Oh,
And here
my
comes Robin.
God, this is nuts. Robin coming from the back of the pack on the outside.
Oh, my Lord.
Who's
I
gonna
can't
hang on
watch.
to it?
They're not all
Sullivan
gonna
lost
make
it last
across,
time
I
in the
hate to say it.
tri-oval. Sullivan on the bottom.
Oh,
Spicer up
Spicer's going to
behind
give him a
him.
bump.
There's the
Oh,
bump.
there's contact. There's bump.
He's sideways
Oh,
again.
who got it?
Oh my God.
Oh,
who won
my
that?
gosh.
Who won that?
Steele got it. Steele.
Steele is our winner.
Oh,
That-
Damien just died.
That had to be hella close.
0.008. Almost as close as the last one.
No way.
That's not
Yep.
very nice.
So we've got Brandon Steele, Damian Conrad, Nicholas Warfield, Tyler Nichols, and Joseph Sullivan as the top 5.
Nick went backwards across the finish line.
Tyler went upside down and backwards across the line.
Wow. Wow. Let's advance this just a couple of frames. So Nick rolls over the finish line backwards. Tyler is, for all intents and purposes, airborne as shit.
That's 2 out of 3.
Oh
Do a
my
barrel roll.
God.
Dude, they're wanting a third one.
We're not gonna run a third one tonight.
No way.
No, we're not gonna run a third one tonight. It's already too late. Hold on, let me turn up the volume on this thing.
Say, Yeah, AJ, you might want to let him know where it is next week. Just to let him know because I think you want to talk to him.
Hold on. Well, yeah, I just wanted to. Brandon Goodwin, guys, it was a wild finish. We're not gonna do another one tonight. As much as I'd love to, it's already too freaking late, and I got to work tomorrow. We'll be back here again next weekend. I may throw up one in the interim, but for sure next Sunday, 8:30, we're gonna be running Gen 6s here, so be ready for it.
I'll say we got
Gen
Damien
6
and Nick
Talladega?
up in the waiting
I
room.
enjoyed it, AJ. Thanks for doing it.
If we want to do a quick interview with them real quick. And
with who?
Yeah, let's grab
Damien and Nick.
Yeah, we'll grab Damien and Nick and talk to them for just a minute here.
Oh yeah, Steel's not in the Discord.
What's that?
Steel isn't in the Discord, I assume.
I might take his chat away next time because that kind of ticked me off what he was saying.
We'll cover that later after the broadcast is over. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get the results up on screen. So we've got those up. All right, go ahead and grab one of them.
Okay, who are we getting first?
It don't matter. Pick one.
I'm gonna get Damien. Hang on.
All right. Dude, that was close.
Yeah, it was. I knew he was gonna pinch me under the wall when I seen him coming through the trial. He was already leaning on me, but we're coming to the line. He's trying to miss the wreck too.
Oh, well, and that's twice that Sullivan got turned in the same night trying to go for the win, and Spicer almost had him too.
Yep.
Have
funny
you?
Note, that's the one that sent me sailing around in the corner there too.
Oh, we saw that. I also saw the retribution.
Yeah.
Well, that was Trey. That was the 33. That wasn't the 28/31.
Okay, sorry, I'm getting them mixed up then. But did you look at how everybody finished behind you?
Partially in the mirror, and then I obviously died going into one.
Nick was Nick was backwards. Tyler was upside down as he crossed the line.
Damn.
Yeah. He did a tail stand basically.
Just nuts. Holy cow. But yeah, wild way to finish that. I thought you almost had him there. I couldn't quite tell from the angle that I had until we looked at it, but that was a solid recovery, bud.
From the front to the back, to the front to the back.
Yeah.
To the front. I'll take it. you had mentioned about where Kale had started.
Yep.
Being like, what, 37th? I think I passed more cars tonight than he did.
Oh my God. Well, solid finish on that one. So we'll have Gen 6s here next week, though.
I'll be part of the Smash Fest then too.
I think I'm gonna turn up the heat with the Gen 6s though. We'll get the Gen 6s loose instead of keeping them tight.
Whatever.
I haven't made up my mind yet, but we'll see.
Might have to buy yourself a new choose car for the Gen 6.
You guys know how well I can drift these things.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, buddy. Well, I'll go ahead and let you go, and I think we're gonna grab Nick here and then hopefully duck on off. So we will catch you later, bud.
Peace out, man.
All right. You want to go ahead and grab Nick, and we'll get this interview knocked out, and we'll let these fine people go.
Nicholas Warfield. Where are we at? Broadcast.
He is. Yep. There he is.
Mr. Honda.
I don't think that's the first time I've seen you cross the finish line backwards in a Ford. Nick.
Uh-oh.
Do we not have Nick?
He's here, but not here.
He's here, but he's not. Okay. Well, on that, well, if he comes back in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and do this again on Sunday night. We're gonna do Gen 6s here at Talladega. So it should be a good show if we get the same group that we had tonight, or as big of a group. I don't think I'll be streaming on Tuesday. It is Christmas Eve. We might do some hosted or something like that during the day. I don't know yet.
I'm planning on doing some stuff for
We've got my
Christmas Eve and
stream or
Christmas.
my race tomorrow night.
Yep. Diesel has a race. Yes, we can hear him
I-
now. We'll cover that.
Hey, Nick.
Now that we got Nick,
Okay.
I don't think that's the first time we've seen you cross the finish line in a Ford
Reversed.
backwards.
No, it's not. It's too bad I didn't have the Honda scheme on.
It would have been funnier.
That would have been
It would
hilarious.
have been funnier. So, I think that last lap, it was anybody's game.
Yeah.
I was calling it through 4 that not everyone was going to cross that line straight.
No. Well,
yeah. I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, dude, it looked like it was close, and I kind of seen where you were at. I'm like, is he waiting to see if something goes off and then just sneak by on the low lane, or what's going to happen? And the next thing I know, all hell's breaking loose.
Right. I was kind of hoping to look for an opening, and just one never materialized. And yeah,
that definitely happens. But overall, good race.
Yeah.
Yeah, and coming through the travel last lap, ain't no one gonna lift. They'll spin out before they lift. So.
Yep. I feel bad for old Sullivan. He had a chance to win it 2 times in a row and got turned the last 300 yards. Oh man. But yeah, like I said, solid run, Nick, and a hell of a recovery from the first one. So
yeah.
But all right, well, so Diesel, you want to tell everybody about your race before we zip out of here?
Yeah, it's called the Stock Car Throwdown, and it is a bunch of stock car style vehicles run on road courses that they have no business being on. And this time it is going to be the street stocks, the mini stocks, the Gen 3 supercars they just brought in, the NASCAR trucks, the Gen 4 Cup, the super late models, the Brazilian stock cars, and the Wheelin' Modifieds on Long Beach.
I'm there for that. I already saw that earlier, and I'm there for that.
You talk about multi-class and a track that's so tight you can't pass.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what's going to make it fun.
Yep. So we've got.
I did want to say. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say we've got that going on tomorrow night. If anybody wants to join, they should be able to just find it via the hosted section, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. JD, what do you got?
I was just gonna say, because I'm out here pretty much all by myself, I'll probably be spending my Christmas streaming. If you guys want to hang out, I'll throw some races together. We'll have some Christmas time for those of you who don't really have much to hang out with, you know.
Hey JD.
Huh.
What was the Nabisco product of the week?
Or the race?
I forgot to do the Nabisco product of the week. Okay, hang on. Let me think. You know what? We're gonna go with my personal favorite. Everyone thinks it's Fig Newtons, right?
Yeah.
It's actually Nutter Butters.
Well,
They go above and beyond with their product because they look like peanuts with peanut butter.
You gotta get the
So
extra.
that's the Nabisco product of the race.
Yes, Nutter Butters, the J.D. McKaylee officially favorite Nabisco product. Nabisco, Fig Newtons are up there, but Nutter Butters are my favorite.
Yeah, Dig. Just 'cause I saw your question, maybe I'll see about working something out with Diesel, and we'll get it up on a live stream tomorrow night or something, so that way I can, because we don't have the league the next 2 weeks, so like I got to fill in some spots, so maybe we'll do something there too.
Mark says yuck.
I see that too. I like Nutter Butters. Give me a Nutter Butter and a 20-ounce Coke, and I'm good to go. But yeah, like I said, other than that, I know maybe, like I said, I'll do a stream tomorrow night, since I think Robin's going to run the race tomorrow night as well. I'll see about streaming it from the in-car, and maybe we'll just jump into a Discord and do it that way. But there will not be a stream Tuesday night with Christmas Eve and all that stuff. But like I said, we will be back here at Dega again next week with the Gen 6s, which should be a wild time after what we saw here tonight. Anybody got anything else before we zip out of here?
Tempest is in there. Says Nutter Butters are the feces. I did have one thing.
Yeah.
Thank you all very much. I saw we had at least 33, I think, at one point.
Dude, I think at one point we had as high as 40.
Wow, that is
which broke
awesome.
a
We thank
record.
you guys for hanging we thank you guys for hanging out. And if you guys want to be a part of this, all you got to do is join. It's open to anybody.
Yep.
All you got to do is have a C-class license and a 1200 oval rating.
Yep. You know, and if you want all the info, head on over to my Discord. I don't have the link in the description. You can find it in the other videos as well. And I do believe I also have it up on my YouTube profile, so you can check that there. I try to put the announcements out well in advance so everybody knows what's coming the next week. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming, hanging out, having a good time. We'll be back with this thing next Sunday. So if we don't see you before then, have a good Christmas Eve, and we'll catch you guys next Sunday.
Merry Christmas!